You like to be a mixed martial a-hole.
No way.
Oh! Everybody in the fucking chat, where you at? MMA-holes! What's up, MMA-holes? How is everybody? I hope all of you, each and every one of you, is
Wonderful, wonderful.
that's right. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. MMA holes, unite. MMA holes, we're here. Welcome on a Wednesday fucking night. I see a lag with my voice, but don't worry. We're going to link this shit up. We're going to sync this shit up, or I'm going to throw this computer out the fucking window. Welcome, guys. I have a lot of stuff to talk about today, but before we get started, I have something to say. And it's this.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
That's right. 10 more fucking likes in the jar. We have 15 thumbs in that freaking jar. Everybody, can I get a wonderful, 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 wonderful? There is the living room. Check it out. Our living room, our living room is swole as a mofo, and it's about to go down tonight on the MMA Holes Live. Everybody in chat, how is everyone doing today? I can't hear you. Let's see who's in this motherfucker. Wow, look at all these people in here. Neri Diaz Abazaba. Jesus Christ. Mexican. Oh my God. There's so many folks in this room. George Sampras. Holy cow. Stefan's here. Dan, the fucking man, is here. Joey with the number says, your subgroup of fans is here, Chris. The MMJ. All right, Thomas T is here. Joel Miller's here. 418 subscribers. Glad to see it is growing. It's growing like a disease on this world. George Sampras, Dan the man. Wow, look at all you guys. Forget about it's here. Hey, Chris, I decided that I'll check the numbers, and if the numbers are right, I'll change your bum life as well. Yes. 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 MMA Holes, we're here. We have a lot to talk about today. It's a Wednesday night. Our weekly show has arrived. I hope everyone is wonderful, wonderful in the chat.
Wonderful.
These are the topics for today. Cyborg is willing to help Rousey. What? She's willing to help Rousey. That's insane. GSP agrees to terms with the UFC. Close to finalizing a new contract. Welcome back, JISP. Holly Holm officially appeals 208 loss. I know a lot of people have opinions on this. We'll hear in a second what you guys think. Brock Lesnar retires. Steroids. Derek Lewis says MMA is easier than boxing. Whoa, that's to ruffle a couple of feathers over there. UFC 208 recap. A lot of stuff to talk about with that. UFC Halifax is this weekend. Bellator 172, Fedor versus Mitrione. Oh my God. Oh my God. UFC Buffalo. Pre-sale is tomorrow. If you guys are interested in going to Buffalo, holy shit, check it out.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I hope the dislikes
die of AIDS.
Guys, thank you for those likes. We're at 20 likes already, and we're starting the show off strong and fast and hard. How did you guys like the last stream, UFC 208, where we were there with the people in the streets. If you like Drunk Chris in the streets talking to random strangers, hit me with the ones in the chat. But it's not over. Cub Swanson's fighting Artem Lobov. Let's talk about that. But before we get started, let me take you to my living room. Here it is. Guys, tomorrow night, we have a special show. Premier Fighting FC. We have 3 guests that will be on tomorrow's MMA-HOLE broadcast. And we're going to start that off with a special guest. The CEO of Premier Fighting FC, Karen Wesh, is going to be here. Let me get a wonderful in the chat. Karen Wesh is going to be here.
Wonderful.
That's right. Also, we have Sarah. Hold on. Sarah Payant is going to be here. Badass Sarah's going to be here to talk about her upcoming fight. And to top it off, hold on, internet, fuck you. Here we go. Look at this internet. Smooth as can be. Smooth. It's like I got dial-up again. Well, anyway, the Ford is going to be here. Justin Sumter. Let me get a Fukia in the chat. I see the ones are going in the chat. You guys are pumped up. You guys excited. There is a lot of news coming your way. And Justin Sumter has a lot to talk about. That's right. We have 3 people on tomorrow. It's a special Thursday show. 3 people on the MMA-Holes talking with us about a lot of cool stuff. Future. Yeah. Just check it out. Thursday night. Tomorrow night is Thursday night. Yeah, just check that shit out. Let's go to the chat. All right, chat room. I see all of you in there. All right. Thomas T says, go GSP. GSP's back. How fucking pumped are you? George Sampras says, Floyd via cartwheel kick. Translation to a flying nose bar. We're going to be talking about Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor as well. We have a lot of interesting stuff to talk about with that. That's going to be so freaking cool. So cool. Hold on a second. I got to see what the hell's going on with this thing. Hold on. Just hold your fucking horses. Let's remove this. I'm trying to figure out why my stream is shit in the bed right now. It's all lag. Maybe it's Tiger Leg's fault because he has lag in his name. Jesus Christ says UFC 209 is on the corner. It is on the corner. It's so close I can fucking smell it. Dan the Man says, Woodley gonna get destroyed by Wonder Boy. Woo! Those are harsh words by Dan the fucking man. Dan the Man also says UFC 209 is gonna be fire. It can't be any worse than the last one. I like your headphones, says Neri Diaz. Thank you very much. My headphones are pretty much...
Wonderful.
All right, Thomas T with the 1. Neri Diaz with the 1 for Dead About It with the 1s. George Sampras says, Woodley gonna win. Wonder Boy is weak-ish. George Sampras also says, not scary to be in a cage with. Stefan is here, says, God, Lobov by mercy in the 3rd round. A lot of people say fuck you. A lot of people that says that Lobov has no shot in this one against Cub Swanson. It's very possible. It is very, very, very possible that he has no shot. But I feel the Russian Hammer might be able to pull this one off. I really do. We're going to get to detail about that as well. Let's start this fucking thing off. Let's just do it. Let's just start this off. As I change the screen around, we're going to talk about this Floyd Mayweather-Conor McGregor thing. I've spoken about it a million times. I've spoken about this. I speak about it again because now we're even closer for this thing to happen. I know Dana White said these things, said these words, said, it's never going to happen. We're not signing anything, blah, 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 blah. UFC's got to be on board. Yes, the UFC does have to be on board. And I do feel that they are right there. Right fucking there. What do you guys feel about this, guys? We can talk about this now. We can. Is it official? No, it's not official, but I made it official a couple of months back, and I'm confirming that this will happen, so let's fucking talk. Does Conor McGregor have a chance against Floyd Mayweather? Does he? Let me know. I need to know, I want to know, I have to know right fucking now. Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather, they're going to fight. When is it going to happen? Why is it going to happen? How is it going to happen? Let me know. 418 subscribers. This is so wonderful, guys. Joey says, the MMA-HOLE special show. That's right, tomorrow, wonderful special show. Thomas C says, yeehaw, scratch that hole. For Dead About It says, get Karen Bryant. I did meet Karen Bryant what the fuck is wrong with me today? Caffeine. I did meet her at UFC 196. Well, we kind of bumped into each other, but that's considered meeting her, right? Jesus Christ says, Wonder Boy will unleash hell and will send this whining ninja back to oblivion. Mexican says, more for Sarah and the fort. That's right. Sarah and the fort tomorrow. 2 fighters and a CEO of Premier Fighting FC. I'm pretty actually pumped up about this. Pumped up live in the Hangouts. We'll have the Hangouts fired up. It's going to be sick. How many of you fooks were in the Luke Thomas show? Let me know. How many of you fooks were in the Luke Thomas show earlier today? I did see a lot of MMA holes in there, flexing their muscles, hanging out. If you are from the Luke Thomas show, let me know in the chat. I need to know. I want to know. Unlike the Luke Thomas show, we read the fucking chat. That's what we do here because we are all MMA holes. Let me get a hell fucking yeah in the living room, in the chat. That's right. As I'm getting text messages, I look at my texts. I laugh at my texts. I love my texts. All right, here we go. 22 in the fucking tip jar. Dan the man, Israel Jesus Christ. Yeah, boy. Go, Justin. Fear none. Yeah, Justin's got some crazy news, guys. Seriously, sick news. Some things have happened. Mike Oregon says, this is fucking annoying and gay.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Thomas T says, why does he MMA-HOLES not have a Prep H sponsorship? I don't know. We need one now. You know what's funny, guys? If you did see the last stream, we were screwing around with everyone over there. We were having a great time. The last stream, we were live in front of UFC 208. I had my phone, and I was fooking with the fooks, hanging out with strangers, asking questions. Everyone was cool, and everyone had a lot of fun with us. We had a good time with those peeps. And at the end of that stream, Monster Energy Drink, there was a young lady from Monster. I think her name was, what the fuck was it? Grace. Her name was Grace. Grace was very nice. She graced us with some drinks, and we took some pictures, and as I walked off, I had the can in my hand, and I screamed diabetes. Maybe that wasn't the wisest thing. Maybe I burnt a bridge before the bridge was even built. But Monster Energy Drink, listen, I love your drink. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. Yeah, whatever. All right. Jesus Christ says, Wonder Boy is smart. He must keep him in distance and finish him like Josh Thompson did. Tanat Diaz. What's Tanat Diaz? Yeah. Only kicks and head kicks. Fredette About says, who gives a fuck about Connor? Gunnar Nelson is finally coming back. And Fredette About it, yes, Gunnar Nelson is fucking coming back. You're correct. Jesus Christ says, that was Holly should have done. Only kicks. Let's talk about Dipset and how Cameron doing some fuckboy shit, says Mexican D-side. George Sampras comes in. George Sampras says, I need the titties from the last stream. Her glass-chinned boyfriend looked like a beach. Yeah, you guys love that girl. It seemed like she was a hit, and she was, she smooched her boyfriend live in the MMA-HOLES. We made love. Well, I didn't make love, but they made love on the MMA-HOLES live stream. All right. Your ex-BF is here. Only kicks against the world champion kickboxer. I don't think so. Jesus Christ says, Gunnar Nelson is the only... instead of one, I think that's an exclamation point, but okay, I got you. Only one who dominated Connor. But they're different divisions. Yes, he's a little heavier. One, there we go, we got you. Dan the Man Mexican, peace. Carrie's busy tonight, so I am here to talk about random shit in my life that does not pertain to the show at all. This is Joey with the numbers. Now, guys, if you do want to know, apparently Carrie is on another show cheating on the MMA-HOLES. Carrie, not nice. Not nice to do to the MMA-HOLES. But I hope you get some subscribers out of it. I hope it works out for you well. I hope it's wonderful, wonderful, Carrie. But when you're done doing that fucking bum show, you come back to the MMA-HOLES because we love you. Long time. All right. Mexican says, you faggots only support Lobov because he is Connor's side bitch. Fuck him and fuck you. No. The reason why I support Artem Lobov is this. Hold on. Let's do this. I'll show you how quick come back to the living room. Check it out. The living room's here. And if you see on the wall, Jessie Bell Hill is on the wall. She's part of the MMA-HOLE family. That's right. Oh, fuck. I don't want to sign in. It's too much work. Let's see. The MMA-HOLES. Follow the MMA-HOLES on Instagram. The man-holes. Don't follow the man-holes. Follow the MMA-HOLES on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that fucking stoof. And I'm scrolling through. Look at all these great pictures on here. Probably the best Instagram ever. Wait, hold on. Did I pass it? Where the fuck is it? Nope, I did pass it. La-di-da-da-da, la-di-da-da. There he is. This is why. The Russian Hammer and me smiling together. Well, I'm smiling like a big goofball. I'm like, hey, you want to take a picture? And Artem is there. Me and the Hammer. Fuck Coop Swanson. Get me a fuck Coop Swanson. Let me know. Abba says, Joey, how is your Sims universe treating you? Neri Diaz with a ha 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 ha, a million highs. Stefan Kim says, it's a meme, dude. Nobody really believes Lobov is going to win. I tell you what, you know, he's in for it with Cub. That is, I don't understand how this fight happened. I really don't get how this fight came about, because Cub is a ranked dude, and you got Lobov floating around over there. He's just got the hype going. He's got that Irish thing and the McGregor thing on his side. He's coming off some victories, but nothing. I don't know. It's a little weird. The one thing I did like that Lobov said is, finally, I could stand there and swing with the dude, and you know Cub's going to stand in the pocket and they're going to trade. So, guys, whether you think Lobov's going to win or not, you know you're going to see a freaking slugfest. You know these two guys are going to be throwing hands left and right, back and forth. Lobov with that high posture, coming forward, getting ready to pop his ass. And Cub's slick and smooth in there, inside, outside. It's going to be a brawl. It's going to be it's going to be the best. It really is. It's going to be the best. Dennis Seaver almost KO'd Cub Swanson. Artem will do it, says Jesus Christ. Your ex-BF, Connor, has absolutely no chance boxing Floyd. There we go. Now we got the Connor comments here. Let's see what you guys think. I took a shower today, says Joey with the numbers. Mexican says, Mike, you must be a dog fucking pedophile. George Stamper says, haha, you paid money to see a bum card live. You know what? Listen, you. Was the card the best card in the world? No. It wasn't the best card in the world. Actually, it kind of sucked. The card kind of sucked. I agree to it. It's always fun going to a UFC event. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of good times. But the good thing about it is this. That's right. For a limited time only, I survived UFC 208. There's even shirts. There's even shirts about it. Yes, I sold my soul to the shirts. I survived UFC 208. That's correct. I did go to UFC 208. Ugh, what a shit show. What a fucking shit show. Let's scroll through. Let's catch up to you motherfuckers. Mexican says, if Carrie went on a diet, she would look bomb. Jesus Christ says, I don't see the live stream of Carrie, Joey. Fredette About It says, I appreciate you labeling me very smart, says Fredette About It. You are. You're an MMA-hole. Of course you're smart. Of course. George Stamper says, cars are the only thing better than MMA. Mexican says, baby Jesus, me neither. I think we got blocked. George Stamper says, Fook Artem. Fredette About It says, nice and flowy, Artem. Nice and flowy. George Stamper says, I have the best Sims 3 house ever. Jay Smooth is here, says Lobov getting knocked out by Cub. A lot of people are thinking this. Chris, do you suck Lobov's dick? No, I didn't. But for the right price, you never know.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I need computer games, non-violent. All right. Jesus Christ says, Cub will wake up after the winner announcement. That's what Jesus Christ says. Mexican says, Mike Perry would shit in Lobov's mouth all day. Mike Perry, Lobov, I would like to see that as well. Neri Diaz says, Pepsi Mint is dead. Horrible Harry's here in the house. Horrible Harry is...
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. We have 24 likes in that fucking tip jar. Thank you to all you wonderful, wonderful MMA holes. Jay Smooth says, Mike Perry lost to a Versace model. Yeah, he did. Joe Bond. George Stamper says Silva versus Brunson was tight. You know what? All right. I see you guys talking UFC 208, and that's where we're going to go. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to take you motherfuckers to if I can find it, UFC 208. That's right, UFC 208. My computer is moving slow as a motherfucker. Wow, CPU is super high. What the fuck? It's almost time to upgrade. Almost time to upgrade this fucking piece of shit bum life computer that I have. Look at this. Just look at this. Ah, you cheap fuck, Chris. You cheap fuck. I have all these cool things going on, and my computer is so fucking slow. I have fast internet, guys. I'm plugged right into my router, and I'm staring at a wheel spinning. Oh, fuck. Oh, God help me. God fucking help me. Chat. While that thing's loading up, and I take you to UFC 208, I'm going to talk to you guys. Mexican says 208 was garbage. Where is that one black dude, Jay, at the Ninja, was talking shit saying it was fire card? Thomas T says Luke Thomas drives an ice cream truck. That is correct. Right, Connor?
Yes, sir.
Connor agrees. Connor concurs. Neri Diaz with a lot of ha's. Thomas, haha, I see it. Thinks fighting is wrestling kids into the truck. Says Thomas T. Horrible Harry says, thanks, Thomas. How you doing? Thomas says, good. Fuck you, says R. Garza. And R. Garza, I say, Patrick Cummings squeezing pus out of his knee. Do you still have the head movement? I do. I do have the head movement. I think everyone has head movement, right? You guys like head movement? Who wants to hear head movement? Let me know. I want to know. I need to know. Yo, if you guys want to laugh, by the way, check this out. It's still fucking spinning. Yes, we're staring at the computer just taking a shit on the MMA-holes. Look at that thing. Look at it just spinning. Spin, spin, sugar. Spin. What about if the rest of the stream was the freaking buffering of the UFC website? You guys want to see that? Hit me with the ones if you really want to see that. It's pretty wonderful, and it's spinning away. Man, oh man, this is 2 streams in a row where my stream has been fooked up. 27 viewers watching right now, chilling with the MMA-holes live as we're watching a TV with a wheel spinning. How do you guys think about that? Look at that. No other TV, no other show on the internet shows you this quality stuff. But in the meantime,
Head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement.
you make requests and I give them the requests. All right, we're going to take this page out. We're going to try to open this fucker up. Let's see. New window. Back to the living room. Chris Massioni photography. That's right. That's my photography. We go like this. Woo! Look at this. I am a photographer by day. MMA-hole by night. All right. Here we go. Check it out, guys. We're in my Googles. Go back to UFC. Let's see if we can get shit going. Shit crunked in here. We're going to UFC 208. That's what we're talking about. That is what we're doing. All right. Here's that wheel again, that pesky wheel. Let's see if this wheel could turn into something. While that happens, let's search UFC 208. 208. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to have to break down and get a new computer. I really do. It's Fooker. All right, here we go. Guys, like I said, you ask and you receive. Jermaine Durandamine versus Holly Holm. All right, now I have some controversial shit here. Hold on to your fucking seats because I don't agree with everybody. Can you believe this? I don't fucking agree with everybody. Now, everyone is on the same page. UFC 208 sucked. And I kind of agree because I made a shirt about it. So I agree with you guys. UFC 208 sucked a bag of dicks. It did, okay? Even though I was there, I was in the building, it sucked a fucking bag of dicks. But let's look at this. Let's just fucking look at it. Right off the bat, 3 fights were gone. 3 fights were taken off the card. Lewis and Brown yanked off this fucking card. Lewis and Brown. That was the one fight I really wanted to see, and they took it away from us. Then, this fat fuck, I forgot his name, but he's a fat bastard, couldn't make weight, couldn't make a heavyweight. And then he was off the card, and that's another card. Another fight off the card. And then after that, Uncle Creepy got a tummy ache. He weighs in, and he fucking shits himself, and he can't fucking be on the card. Now you look at this bulimic card, and here it is. UFC 208. Brooklyn, New York. The first time ever in Brooklyn. And this is what they gave us. Now, I'm not totally upset because if you look at the main card, it's not horrible. Poirier Miller, Teixeira Cannonier, Souza Bosch, Silva Brunson, Holm Durandamy for the 145-pound belt. I didn't mind it. I really didn't. And then you start off with this fight, headlining the prelims over here. If the fucking thing would work. Oh, fuck me. In the goat ass. Okay, I'm clicking. It doesn't want to work. Anyway, Brown Muhammad, that was the one. That was the one that starts, headlines the prelims. So it didn't look bad. It really didn't look bad. But now let's break it down real quick. The first fight, LaFleur versus Canero. I can't click on it because apparently the link is dead, but that's all right. LaFleur versus Canero, right down below over here. The first fight was an awesome fight. It was a lot of fun to watch. But people forget about it because it was the early prelims. Why the fuck did you put this on the early prelims? You shouldn't have had early prelims. Just bump it up to the fucking FS1 prelims so everyone could fucking see it. And it was probably the best fight in the prelims. So that fight wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. But snooze preliminaries. Bang. Go to Poirier versus Miller. Good fight. I think we could all agree that Poirier versus Miller was... It was...
Wonderful.
It was a great fight. It was a lot of fun to watch with these two swinging away. Yes, it went to a decision, but it was a lot of fun. Poirier couldn't even walk after that fucking fight. Then you go to Teixeira and Cannonier. Now, Teixeira Cannonier was a big piece of fucking shit. That was the only fight that I did not get right in the main card. It just didn't get it right. Because Glover Teixeira, I don't want to say Glover. Glover Teixeira is a big penis. He fought that he fought that black, actually. He fought that fight like a poop, like a big piece of poop. He laid on top of Cannonier and made it one of the most boring fights I've ever fucking seen. The fight sucked. It sucked ass. Then, Jacare versus Bosch. Now, I think people are forgetting about Jacare versus Bosch. Fucking Jacare finished him. It was the only finish on the card. Respect, Jacare. Yes, I know it was a mismatch. I know it was. I'm fully aware of that. But it doesn't matter. Jacare went in there, got the job done, crawled all around him, and choked the fucking ass out. So good for Jacare. So there you go. You got two fights that were decent fights, okay? You got the fucking very first fight of the early prelims, and then you have Jacare versus Bosch. Okay? And then you have another one, which is probably the best fight of the night, which it is. It was the fight of the night, Poirier Miller. That's 4 fights on that card that weren't horrible. And Poirier Miller was clearly the best fight. Now we have Silva versus Brunson. Okay. Now it gets tricky. Silva versus Brunson. This is where I ask the chat. This is what I want to know from the chat right now. Who do you guys think won that fight? A lot of people are saying Brunson won that fight. But Silva won, according to the judges. What do you guys think about this fight? Let me know what you think about this fight because it's interesting. Now let's go to the chat. Now I check you guys out. I hear your thoughts. I'm going to give you my thoughts. And I guarantee I'm going to piss some fucking people off. Because that's what I like to do. Lucky Chucky, a.k.a. Adam. This is Mexican. R. Garza says, you think Travis Brown is going to win? I can't say because Fight Buddies is Sunday night. Check in, tune in. We will be there live on Saturday fucking night. And before I forget, guys, we have Fight Buddies on Sunday. Sunday night Halifax. This card looks legit. It looks sick as a motherfucker. It looks sick as all hell. Sunday night Halifax. Brown versus Lewis. We're going to check that card out in a sec. But Fight Buddies Sunday night. Saturday night, you have another one, Mitrione and Fedor on Bellator. I forgot the fucking name of the organization. Bellator, that's right. Bellator. What do you think about that? Bellator MMA Saturday night. Maybe a Fight Buddies? I need to know from you guys. Thursday night, I'm going to be interviewing 3 fine young people tomorrow night. I told you about that in the beginning. Premier Fighting FC. We will have some friends on. Fighters and the CEO. Tune into that fucking thing. Guys, if you want to see a Fight Buddies on Saturday too, we could have 4 nights of the MMA-HOLES. Tonight, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. 2 Fight Buddies and 2 weekly shows. My head is gonna fucking explode. Let me see what you guys think. Lucky Chucky, get off the Social Security fool. Fred read about it says, Holly may have lost, but she has a nicer face and ass and Duranda cheat, so really she won. Glenn Allen says, shut up, Lucky. Respect one of the OG MMA-HOLES, rookie ninja. From Glenn Allen, represent. George Samper says, Silva needs to fight a cuckold. R. Garza says, look at Holly's face. She got beat up. Dan the man. Don't let UFC 208 distract you from the fact Rousey lost to Nunez in 48 seconds. Duranda cheat? Nice. This is Mexican. Dan, never forget. Hashtag never forget. Jay Smooth says, cuckold getting eaten alive by Jacare. I hope so. God, I hope so. Lucky says, Glenn, if you think Mexican is an OG MMA, you're brain damaged. Jesus Christ says, Silva is only for exhibition fights only. Feed him to Masazi to see a striking masterpiece. If he wins, Weidman. Mexican says, Glenn, this loser just wants my attention. Brunson got robbed, says Jay Smooth. Okay, now we're catching up. Okay, Chris. Okay, now Chris is going to read my motherfucking comment, says Stephen Killam. And I just did. Glenn Allen says, say the perv with no profile piv or pick Lucky Chucky. All right. Glenn Allen and Mexican are going after the Lux. Stefan says, my Ninja Chris, give me some tips on how to bang a Cuban chick with a big ass. Well, you see, this is what you do. You go up to the nice young lady and say, that is a nice ass. It's large and it's big. Can I stick my face in it? It works almost all the time. Charlie Z equals GOAT. Lucky Chucky Mexican, but your real name is Rahit Pathak. What? Banana trees. Stephen Killam says Charlie Z would KO Mayweather stiff, yeah? That's what Stephen says. Lucky Chucky says you changed it to Phil when you bought your first Phil's coffee shop 6 years ago. All right, Lucky's going back and forth with Mexican. George Samper says Anderson versus Luke Cuck via UFC 213 battle of who is MF Bishmade Cuck. What? Then the man, who the fuck is this Lucky dude? Lucky is one of the OGs too. I think Mexican has a little bit more seniority, but it's okay. We're all MMA-HOLES. Keep fucking with each other. It's all good. Jacob's here. Jacob, I saw you in the Luke Thomas chat. I saw you in there. I saw you. I was looking right at you from my computer. Steven Cadillo says, LOL. So let's talk. Let's go back to the living room. Guys, Silva versus Brunson. I'm sorry. The fight sucked, yes. I watched it twice, yes. I watched it fucking twice. 2 times. One time in the Barclays Center, and I was a little looped up, so I'm like, let me watch it again. I watched it again the next day. I thought Anderson won. I really did. The fight sucked, yes, but I did feel Anderson won 2 rounds to 3. I don't think Anderson won all the rounds, but regardless, if it went either way, it wouldn't have made a difference to me. I thought the fight sucked. It was very close, but I do feel that Anderson won it. That's just my opinion after watching it again. Now, you go to the main event, Holly, the preacher's daughter, versus Duranda Mandamine, and that was the main event for the 145-pound belt. Here's your cliff notes, if you didn't see it. It went all fucking 5 rounds. All the Brazilians that were in the building for UFC 208, after the Brunson-Silver fight, they stood up, they fucking clapped, and then they got the fuck out of there. All the Brazilians, I would say majority of the Brazilians, got up and fucking left. They just left. Crazy. They didn't even give 2 fucks about the main event. So we were left with Durandamy and Holly. We were sitting there with Durandamy and Holly, just hanging out. We watched the 5 rounds. I watched that one twice as well. My eyes almost fell out. Did Holly get hit after the bell 2 times? Yes, she did. And could a point have been taken away? Yes. But it didn't. We could get on the ref. We could complain about it. It didn't get taken away. If you look at the fight for what it was, de Randamie won the fight. The first 3 rounds, de Randamie won those 3 rounds. The last 2 rounds, Holly Holm won those 2 rounds. Unfortunately, that's what I saw. And I hate agreeing with judges. Hold on. Let's go to the twits. I hate agreeing with the judges, but I do. I actually do. I'm going to pull up the scorecards over there. What's happening? Man. Oh, this fucking sucks. Anyway. I want to pull the scorecards up, but yeah. Look at this. I'm trying to log into this fucking thing. All right, you want my password and name? Too bad. Back to the chat. As that's going on, I'm writing down my email address and password. No one can hack my account or I'll kill you. Yes. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-da-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Password. La-da-da-da. All right, let's see. We're in. Now I take you back to the living room. All right, so what I want to show you guys is the scorecards. And I actually scored it the same as 2 judges. Now, you guys can argue with me about it and say that Holly Holm did win. It's another fight where I do feel if they'd said Holly Holm won, I wouldn't be disappointed. Not at all. Subscribe to Jessie Bell Hill. Although she's MIA right now. It's all right. We'll find her, and we'll bring her back home to the MMA-holes. La-di-da. Where the fuck's the cards? It's not there. I'll find them. I'll definitely find them. And remember, we have these shirts. I survived. UFC 208. Shameless plugs. Where the fuck is the cards? Oh, fuck me in the goat ass. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I should go to media. This show is running as smooth as a fucking porcupine. As my fucking thing refreshes and pisses me off. And you can see a lot of Luke Thomas shit over here. Where the hell is the scorecards? Where the fuck is it? I thought I had it on here. Maybe I didn't put it on here. Luke Thomas. Oh, there it is. I'm a dickbag. All right, here it is. Nice and small. Can you even fucking see that? I can't fucking see that. Let's save this thing. Save image. Oh, yeah. We're batting 1,000. Yeah. All right. Let's open this thing up. All right. Open up. Open Sesame Street. It's only taken me about 4 hours to get the scorecards out. Where are you? Where the fuck are you? Well, anyway. What the fuck is going on? All right. Yeah. If I don't throw this computer through the wall. See, I'm looking at my CPU right now. A little nerd talk for you guys. And this shit is fucking through the roof. So, it might be time. All right, here we go. Here we open up, you fuck. Oh, smooth. Smooth shit going on here. Real smooth. Mm-hmm. Where are you? I'm going to get these things up. If it's the last thing I do, I'm going to get these scorecards up. If it's the last... All right, fuck this. Wow, this computer's fucking me in the ass. Yes, I do want to quit. Okay. Anyway, I got sidetracked. All right, so if you look at these cards right over here, 3 judges. All right? 3 fucking judges. As I get a little closer, 47-48. 47-48. 47-48 for the winner by unanimous decision, Jermaine de Randamie. I agree with the last 2 judges. If you look real close, it's super tiny. But 999, 1010, 999, 1010. The other judge gave it 910, 9910. Now, the second round could have went either way. Any of the first 3 rounds could have went either way. It was really, really close. But I do feel that Jermaine won. Am I upset if either of these 2 women won? No, I'm not. They could have said either name, and I wouldn't have given a fook. Now, Jermaine, here's a weird thing right now. Jermaine wants to run it back. She's given Holly a chance to do the rematch. So, to me, that's showing that she feels a little bad and she's admitting a little bit of guilt. That's what it shows me. What do you guys think about this? I'd love to know your opinion on this one. All right, here we go. Jacob says, I felt bad because I was biased for GDR, but she lost my support going into the 4th round. Mexican says, Fret, the new rules apply to that. 10-8 rounds are going to become very common. And when those rounds do become common, then we'll get some realistic scoring. But as of now, if you score it the way it should be scored, unfortunately, these fighters are getting fooked. Lucky Chucky says, Mexican, I'm trying to work on my social anxiety, but there's always the threat of you fleeing after I call you out. Jacob says, Luke Thomas still sucks. Luke Thomas does sucks. Eat a bag of dicks. Jay Smooth says 10-8 rounds are essential and necessary. I concur. And you know who else concurs? This guy.
Yes, sir.
Thomas T says Jermaine was the better fighter, but she tainted it with cheap shots. Now, I'm on the fence. I am on the fence with that because those shots were clearly late, yes. But they did seem like they were the end of combos. The one thing that was a little bit weird was the second time she did it, and a couple of people brought this to my attention. She's sticking her tongue out like, yeah, all right, let's go. I don't know. I mean, is it dirty? I don't know. When you're in the heat of the moment and you're just your adrenaline's going, and I don't think Jermaine is that type of fighter. I really don't. I just think she was in the moment and she got caught up in it. The crowd was really loud the second time it happened, and I couldn't even hear the bell the second time it happened. But I think she was caught up in the moment twice. The ref has to do a better job, and if the ref did a better job, she would have gotten a point deducted. But regardless, it's not. It's not deducted. So it is what it is. We have to deal with it. Baby Jesus appears that Jermaine trained for the bell. George Stamper says Mitrione will beat Fedor. I concur, George. I concur. Jacob says, why do you guys think she was trying to show by sticking out her tongue at the end of round 3? Wait, why do you guys think she was trying to show by, or maybe trying to say, what do you guys think? I feel that tongue thing, she was in the heat of the moment, man. She was going strong. She was going smooth. And she was fired up, man. She was fired up. I don't think she did it on purpose. But what I do think is this. Yes!
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes.
Yeah!
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Now, guys, when we do the Fight Buddies this weekend, I have a goal. I have a goal this weekend. Sunday night, and I might be doing it Saturday night too as well. Sunday fucking night. I want to try to get in this tip jar. Where is it? This tip jar over here. I want to get 100 likes on Sunday night. Is it possible? Only we know. Only we will know on a Sunday Fight Buddies. That's right. 100 likes. It's going to happen. I feel it. Mexican says facts. I noticed that. Jesus Christ says, Jacob, she was showing off, or maybe she is reptilian. That's what Jesus Christ says about the tongue sticking out. She could be reptilian. It's possible. All right. We're going to scroll through a little bit here. Then again, most people think of word fields. As much as I like to think I burnt my bridges, I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to get rehired. Okay, I'm not sure. Funeral home somewhere, says Lucky Chucky. Thomas T says, Jermaine knows what she did. For Dead About It says, part of the problem is that the judges don't have the ability to examine the whole fight on tape. With different angles, sometimes they will see strikes that they thought that, well, I think thought landed, but we're really blocked at the end. Yeah, when you're sitting that close, I'm sure you do miss stuff, for sure. Thomas T says hundreds of fights, and people don't pull that shit that Jermaine did. Vice versa, says Fredette about it. Head movement, says Garza. Head movement.
Head movement. Head movement.
Head movement.
Head movement.
Sing it. Head movement.
Head movement. Head movement.
Stefan says, I'm ready to fight everyone. GDR. You know Cyborg is coming for ya ass, says Rogan. Stefan, kill him. Mexican D-Side says, Thomas, very, very true. Stefan says, I got do a surgery. GDR. Chris, why don't other fighters do that? Not many do, says Thomas T. Now do what? What are we talking about? Why don't more fighters hit after the bell? I don't know. Is that what you're saying? If that's the case, it does happen a lot. If that's what you're saying, I don't know. Shit ref as well. I do concur on that. I can't disagree that one. Jay Smooth says Cyborg will beat the brakes off of Jermaine as soon as she runs out of excuses. Yeah, you gotta think Cyborg is gonna run over either of those girls, so it doesn't really matter who won. Jacob says GDR was in the heat of the moment. She stuck her tongue out because she was trying to be hip like Mikey. There you go. Jacob just explained it for everyone. Stefan Killam says, Holly is overrated. Holly is a great fighter. She was a lot of fun to watch before she came into the UFC. She came in, did what she had to do. She beat arguably the greatest woman fighter of all time. And then look what happened. Everything fell apart for everybody. That fight changed a lot of things for Holly and for Rousey. It's so bizarre how that worked out. Okay, let's see. Fredette About says it doesn't matter if it was on purpose or not. You need to take a point away after being warned the first time. And for stuff like eye pokes, it should be automatic points. I agree with that. I do agree with that. Eye pokes are not wonderful. Holly looked banging at the face-off. God damn, girl, says Mexican. That ref was subpar. Not ready for a main event like that. And did you guys see that? I met Dan Mergliotta before the event. Check out my social. Check it out. Me and the Dan. We met. We fucking met. I met the Mergs. Fucking awesome. I was really pumped up about that. All right. Let's see if I can find this. Hold on. Take you back to the living room. Because that's what we do here on the MMA-Holes. We take you back to the fucking living room. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to fucking do it on my Twitter. That's right, guys. Follow me on Twitter. Follow at the MMA-Holes. Do it fucking now. Do it. Just fucking do it. All right, we're going to scroll through here. Where is he? Where's this Fook? So, yeah, I'm outside. I just get there, and I'm waiting for Diaper John. We're hanging out, walking around, deciding where we're going to partake in some beverages. And then I see this man, a giant, a gentle giant. I actually look smaller this way. Let's just keep it like this. I see this man, and I'm like, holy shit. Is that Dan Mergliotta? Is that fucking Dan Mergliotta? I need a picture with this guy. Guy was super cool. He was asking what my name was, and he was telling me some recommendations to eat and partake in some drinks. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to be in the octagon soon. So I was like, fuck, that's cool, man. Fuck yeah. So we took a picture. We shook hands, and then he gave me a hand job. I'll let you figure out which part was not true. All right. Thomas T says Holly was not given time to recover from the second round crack. She said that those are two of the hardest punches of the fight. It is what it is. Jay Smooth says Cyborg will beat the tattoos off of GDR. Cyborg will beat her face right into the ground. Red J. Scott Ivy says 30th like. You're fucking welcome. Thank you. That 30th like is definitely one of my favorites, and it is.
Wonderful.
Cyborg will beat the tattoos. We saw that head movement, says Dan. Dan says.
Head movement. Head movement. Head movement. Head movement.
Move those
head
feet.
Movement. Head movement. Head movement.
In all caps. Jesus Christ says, imagine what will happen if Conor hits Floyd after the bell and knocks him the fuck out. Thomas, you remember when Paul Daly hit Koscheck after the bell? He got fired from the UFC. That was, I guess, I don't know. That was a little different. That was a little bit different. That was pretty fucking vicious. Like, I'm not taking anything away from what Durandamy did, But the Paul Daly thing, if you watch that one again, that was vicious. Like, really, really vicious. That was malicious and vicious. I think that's a little more severe. Anytime you're getting hit after the bell, yes, you're kind of defenseless. So it should result in being penalized. But the way that fight went down and unraveled, it was so meh that I can't get too wrapped up in that whole late hit. I don't feel that Holly was robbed. I really don't. I think Holly fought like shit. To me, she lost the first 3 rounds. Before, I just felt that. So I'm not too, I can't get too pumped up about that. It really doesn't bother me that much. Would I want to see this fight again? No, I don't. But maybe they should run it back to just make everyone happy. Maybe they should run it back. I don't know. That whole thing is a mess. The whole 145-pound weight class for the women is a disaster. It's a complete disaster. It's starting off on the wrong foot. It's Cyborg's division. It's just a disaster. And then they prance her around there. And yeah, I don't know. Now, make no mistake. I'm not a Jermaine Durandamy fan. I'm not a fan at all. Okay? She doesn't do anything for me. She doesn't. There's nothing about Jermaine that does anything for me. I was in the building. The fight sucked. It fucking sucked. If you just look at who won the fight, I can't get crazy over these points being not taken away because it was too fucking close anyway. It doesn't do anything for me. Now, there's been previous fights where I've seen decisions where guys were blatantly robbed. I don't even think Derek Brunson was robbed. I don't know. Maybe I'm nuts, but I just don't see it. But there's other times where I've seen fights where I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, for instance, the Johnny Hendricks-Neil Magny fight. Neil Magny was fucking robbed in that one to me. That's what I call a robbery. That's just me. But people see things differently. You can't leave it to the judges like Dana White says. You just can't do it. As much as I'm not a huge Dana White fan, you can't leave it to the judges. Koscheck was an asshole like that, though. Part of his game plan. Koscheck was a fucking piece of shit, and I think he's back. Koscheck's mom punched him after that fight. Brad Snow's here. The handshake wasn't true. Lucky Chucky says Mexican farted. Jacob says, anyone see Crowder on Rogan's? No, I didn't see it yet. I did not. Was it any good, Jacob? Let us know in the chat. Jesus Christ says, yeah, but Koscheck checked it. He pulled guard, says Jesus Christ. Chris is a GDR sympathizer. There we go. Mexico, she is Dutch. Makes sense. They should have done a 105 or a 125, says Abizaba. More girls to pick from. I wouldn't be against that. Have a nice young little women prancing around in that cage. Sure. Sign me up. Thomas T says, they put lipstick on that cyborg pig. That pig cyborg. Mexican says, ha ha ha. Jesus Christ says, the 145 women's division will be an epic fail. Says Connor Fukin McGregor.
Yes, sir.
Fredette About says, Holly legally hit Jermaine with 2 biggest shots in the fight. She did hit Jermaine. I just didn't think she did enough. I really don't. Thomas T says that pig will rule. Listen, guys, I'm gonna regurgitate this argument I heard earlier. Protect yourself at all times. GDR vindicated right there. Thomas T says Holly was rocked. Holmes sucks. 90% of her punches don't land. Neil Magny is the fucking man, says Abizabra. I agree. That pig will fuck you up and take your lunch money, bro. Watch it. Let Holly come back and get a free shot at Jermaine, says Thomas T. Why not, right? Just tie Jermaine's hands behind her back, sound the bell, and let Holly just tee off. Now, here's the thing, guys. Here's another thing I like to talk about. When I watched the fight the second time around, I listened to Rogan and the 7 other people that were there. I listened to them. And it's very easy to get pulled into someone else's opinion when you're watching a fight and you're listening to the commentators. These guys would not let their opinion go. They wouldn't go with the fight. And they were kind of swaying the audience to agree with them. Now, was it a late hit? Yes. But they just fucking kept going with it and going with it and going with it. I'm listening to it, and I'm like, but let's talk about the fight right now. We could talk about what happened during the fight, after the fight. Let's talk about what's going on right now. Like, shit's going on, But you guys are complaining about this late hit. It's over and done with. We talk about that afterwards. And the problem with that is when these guys are going off on these things, the audience gets pushed in a certain direction. And I don't think it should be like that. The job as a commentator is to basically call a fight, see what he sees happening, and spit it out to the audience. Then after the fight, you could give your analysis. And what they were doing was they were pulling the crowd in a certain direction. I literally had to lower the volume on it just because I couldn't listen to these fucking guys anymore. Now, when you watch a Fight Buddies, and I call a fight, my opinion's always fucking right, so you just listen to me, because I always am right. But with that being said, these fooks, they're just idiots. They're just idiots. Or there should be 7 guys in the booth. There was 1 million fucking guys in the booth. What's with all the fucking guys in the booth? Lucky Chucky says, Mexican, you a pig? Lucky says, hi, Thomas. Stefan says, Fook Halifax, I'm hyped for 209. Listen, Fooks. Halifax is the real fucking deal. Check this card out. Hold on. Let's go to schedule. Where are you, schedule? There you are. We're going to the skeds. The jewels. The schedules. Because this is wonderful, wonderful. That's right. Right, Ellen? I haven't heard Ellen in a while. Let's listen to her again. There she is, choking all over herself. Here it is. Halifax. The one they took away from us in 208. A lot of people are pumped about 209. There's a lot of fucking tickets available for UFC 209. Just saying. There's a lot of fucking tickets. They can't sell that shit out for nothing. This here is a good card if the UFC would like to show anybody. It's a good card. Come on. Let's go, UFC. We don't have all fucking night. We don't have all fucking night. Here it is. Look at this card. Check it out. Just look at it. This is a fun one. This is what I call a fun fucking night. It is. It's a fun fucking night. Check it out. Halifax. They sucked Derek Lewis and Travis Brown into this card as a main event. It is a main event fight, so I'm not upset about that. I'm upset they took it from my UFC 208. It makes me upset. It makes me sad. And it makes me cry myself to sleep every freaking night. But look at the card. Check it out. We'll go to the main card right off the bat. Felder. Ricci. McMahon is back versus an invisible woman. She looks like in her picture. Mizani? I'm not familiar with her. She looks like the girl from Twilight. I don't know. Not like I've watched that movie. But, yeah. We got the Spartan over here, who is in the Ultimate Fighter, has beautiful hair, flowing hair. I kind of think he's a dickbag, but he's a good fighter to watch. He's a fun fighter to watch. And Ferreira is fighting him from Brazil. That's going to be good. Barn burner. Cecilia versus Tucker, another invisible man. And then look at this. Hendricks versus Hector Lombard. You got to like this fight. You got to think this is going to be a good one. And then, boom, topping it off with Lewis versus Brown. For a fight night, not too shabby. For a Fox Sports 1 event, not too fucking shabby. For a Fight Buddies, fuck yeah. Yeah. I'm in. Are you in? Are you in? I gotta fucking... I'm just looking at my voice, not synced up, in this leg, and it makes me want to vomit. Let me check some of the settings over here. Let's see. Settings. Maybe I could change something to fucking... Oh, I can't. Can't do it. Drives me nuts. Really does drive me nuts. That's all right. I'll have this problem fixed. Don't worry about it, guys. I'll stay up all fucking night and fix this problem. Because that's what I do. I'm a fixer. 31 in that tip jar. You guys are wonderful, wonderful. All right, let's check out the chat. And let me know what you guys think about Anik, freaking Cormier, Rogan, all these fucking guys hanging out in there. There's like 20 guys. Did you like it? Let me know. UFC 220, Uriah Faber versus title shots. I predict Uriah by rear naked chin. Lobov versus Uriah Hall versus any heavyweight with a glass chin. Hendricks versus making weight. Vitor versus USADA. Dana versus Goldie. That's what Stefan says. What do you think about that? That'd be a great card. Thomas T says, John Anik told us about where you could pee or poop. Not much else. Dan the Man is here, says Wonder Boy is about to bend Woodley over and show him the 50 states.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Dan the Man chiming in. Dan the Man, welcome back. It's good to see you here. You are wonderful, wonderful. Thomas, Dan the Man, you're a racist bastard. Brad Snow says the Halifax card is a fight lover's card. Doesn't really have a big name, but will deliver for sure. It will. Guys, this Halifax card, do not sleep on this card. If you're not an MMA fan and you're not familiar with some of these names, trust me on this one. Seriously, trust a fellow MMA-hole on this one. This card is going to be pretty lit. It really is. For a Fox Sports 1 Sunday night, you throw it on the TVs. I know The Walking Dead's on, but let's be honest. The Walking Dead's been a big piece of fucking shit. The Walking Dead sucks. Any of you guys watch The Walking Dead? Like, I used to really like the show. Sucks. Sucks. So watch this instead. You could record The Walking Dead. You could just do that. Why not? Why the fuck not? All right, we got Twitter messages. We have YouTube messages on here. Look at all you guys blowing up my phone. I love it. I'll check these messages later. But thank you for the love. You guys are wonderful, wonderful. Guys, this is pretty cool. This MMA show, this disaster, this MMA-holes is so much freaking fun. Even though my voice doesn't want to cooperate with my mouth, even though that doesn't want to happen, trust me, the kinks will be ironed out. But if you're having a good time, you keep those likes jumping into that jar. We have big plans with this show. A lot of things, a lot of fun stuff is going to happen. And as we grow, you grow. And we grow a big, happy family together forever. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Okay, let's go back. Tim F says, sup, Chris? What's up, Tim F? Jesus Christ says, Elias Theodore is Greek name, but he says he is Canadian. I thought he was Greek. Well, he's from Canada, but I think he is Greek. I think he is. I don't know. Who knows? Jacob says, is Conor greater than Silva and GSP? This is an argument a lot of people have. It's tough to watch Silva in the tail end of his career. GSP is coming back. You can't say Conor is officially the GOAT yet. He still has to do some things, but you have to make a good argument that he's on his way there. You have to make that argument, but we'll see. As it winds down, I feel the Conor will be at top of the heat. It's just going to be interesting to see how this Floyd Mayweather thing plays out, because that could be a monkey wrench in his GOAT status. Alejandro Sierra says a quote from an anonymous, Mike Hunt stinks and Mike Hawk is small. 1 sub. Thank you, Alejandro. I appreciate that. That was very nice of you. Very, very nice of you. So what I did, maybe this shit's happening. I'm going to try something out here. So what I did was every time I get a subscriber, I was supposed to have a fun alert pop up. Maybe this thing is what's fucking up my computer. Let's see. Let's take it off. Where are you? Sub alert. All right, remove. That could be it. Let's see. Chat, sub alert, remove. See you later, sub alert. I wonder if this is fucking up my computer. Split Hangouts, sub alert, a move. That's right. We're troubleshooting with you guys live in the MMA-holes. This screen here, you know what? I think it was the fucking sub alert. Fucking bag of dicks. This is when I have a guest. I'll show you another one. Large Hangouts. And this is where we all hang out. We have a circle jerk. A circle jerk. Let's take this off. Let's remove this. Imagine if that's what's fucking up my show. All right. We don't have it here. Look at that face. Just look at that face. And it says subscribe now. And if you're not subscribed, you better fucking do it. Take that off. All right, logo. I think that, hold on. If this is the fucking problem, I'm going to fucking throw myself through the wall. There's my old cat. Poor rest in peace. This is the Fight Buddies template over here. And if you look over here, it's the live subscriber belt. That's right. On Fight Buddies, you'll see the live subscriber belt. Take off this sub alert. I think that's what's fucking me up. I'm such a fucking penis. Sub alert. Remove. Let's see. Yep. So we're an hour and 7 minutes into the MMA-holes. And I think that's what's fucking me up. We'll see. All right, back to the show. Oh, God. I want to make this show the most exciting, fun show with all these bags of tricks opened up for you guys. But, you know, sometimes you get a little crazy. You go a little overboard, and that's what I did. It happens. Shit happens. So let's go back to this guy's living room. So this is the Halifax card. This is it. Derek Lewis and Travis Brown. So what I need from you guys right now, what I need you guys to do in the chat, are you going to watch UFC Halifax? Hit me with the ones right now. Are you watching Halifax? And if you are you going to be here for our fight buddies? I need to know right now. Hit me with the ones. Will you be with us in Halifax? All right. Let's check out these lovely chats. Alejandro Sierra says, MMA sucks. WWE is the best fighting style. Get the fuck. What the? Who the? Alejandro.
Who the fuck is that guy?
MMA is so much better than WWE. But the question I have, well, I have a question in a second. Let's just read this chat. Let's not get sidetracked. Let's just read this chat a little bit. Let's hang out with you fucking guys and not be a Luke Thomas. When I don't read the chat, when I ignore you guys, that's called being a Luke Thomas. Mexican D-Side says, rubbing Vaseline all over your body is cheating. It is. What's up with the Brazilians, by the way, doing that? Like, coming out of the corner soaked. Soldier of God, Jacare Souza. I noticed they doused the shit out of these motherfuckers in water, and they're slippery as all hell. I noticed it's a common thing. GSP looked like Brock Lesnar, jacked up and pumped, says Jesus Christ. Red J. Scott Ivy says, Fook Luke Thomas. His fans didn't like that. That's what Red J. Scott said. And that is correct. Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I heard Luke Thomas hates that joke too. The who the fuck is that guy? But who the fuck is Luke Thomas? Jacob says GSP's skin gets ashy. What? He's from Canada. It's cold. He needs to rub some Vaseline. So he's defending why the Vaseline. Okay. Jesus Christ says not physically body type. Roy Nelson is posing nude for farmersonly.com, says Thomas T. Oh, that's some site. No one wants to see that. Dan the Man says, honestly, never really paid attention to it, but Lewis and Brown is going to be a good-ass fight. It is, Dan the Man. Trust me on this one. It's going to be fun. All right, skipped forward here. That's okay, true, yes. Okay, Marlene says, yes. She is pumped up for Halifax. Glenn Allen says, yes. He's pumped up for Halifax. Eddie Manser says, yes. He's pumped up for Halifax. Thomas T says, yes. He's also pumped up. Big D Bandits is here. What's up, Big D Bandits? Big D Bandits in the house. He is.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Says, LOL. Brown is a boom. Phil Lewis' best fight was against a should-be retired Gonzaga. Horrible fight. What? Ninja, please. Ninja, please. It's going to be good. It's going to be lit. You know, so let's talk about this real quick. Derek Lewis, Brown. That is the main event for UFC Halifax. Friends, family, children of all ages. UFC Halifax is this weekend. Derek Lewis said that MMA is easier than boxing. What do you feel about that? What do you say about that? Is MMA easier than boxing? And his argument was this, that in boxing, you got to keep going. There's no break. You got to keep it going. In MMA, if you get tired, you shoot, you go to the ground, you lay your body against the opponent, you try to drain them out as well. There's ways around being tired in MMA. Never really thought of it that way. What do you guys think? Do you think MMA is easier than boxing? A lot of people say that MMA is tougher. What do you guys think? I see my voice is off too, so I guess someone's dying. It's an interesting question. MMA versus boxing. It's a very interesting question. What is a tougher sport? Fredette About says, new pick, Marlon? Yes, it is a new pick. Lucky Chucky says, MMA is the best. Marlon isn't here, says Lucky Chucky. MMA queen. Jay Smooth says, Black Beast knocking Happa and Edmund out. Edmund's not in the corner anymore. No more Edmund. Where'd you guys go? There you are. Yes, sir, says Marlon. Which is a...
Yes, sir!
Fredette About says, nice. Thomas T. Yo Romero used his natural lubrication. His natural lubrication. Ray J. Scott says, no, but I'll be here with you guys. Okay, good. Ray J., as long as you're with us, that's all that really matters. Lucky Chucky says, I activated Marlin. Jay Smooths gives a 1. He's going to be there. And that's all that matters. Lucky Chucky says, LOL hi. GSP will go through the same experience as BJ Penn. I kind of feel the same thing. I do feel that GSP is in better physical shape. I feel GSP is a specimen. And he's going to do the same thing he's done before. Be a boring fighter. All right. I'm ready for Halifax at Jay Smooth. I'm fucking ready too. Stefan says, no, it's not. Everybody knows Travis Brownie is going to lose again. I feel he is going to lose again, but I don't like to give my picks beforehand, but that's where I'm swaying my pick. Big D Bandit says, little fun fact. When blacks shower, their skin turns ashy. So if you see a black with no ashy skin, means he has a layer of grime and dirt. Okay, that's good. At least, see, you learn, guys. You learn here on the MMA-Holes. It's a learning experience. Jacob says, LOL. Yeah, GSP getting submitted like Chael. Would be mind-blowing. Hydra says, fucking no. Hydra's here. Everyone give a Hydra a wonderful, wonderful in the chat.
Wonderful.
Jay, I'm ready for the D. Dirty fuckers, says Big D Bandits. George Sampras is back, says Marlin. Send nudes. Okay, thanks. Oh, God. Jay Smooth says Edmund will get Travis killed like he did Honda. Edmund is not in the corner anymore. You could forget about Edmund. Edmund's gone, so you won't be hearing this.
Head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement.
You will not be hearing that. No. Okay. Edmund, anyone see Roy Nelson's sex video? The hippo has feel. Does he really have a sex video? Like, this is the second time I saw it, Thomas T. Is this really true? And I feel like I should gouge my eyes out before I actually see that. Do you guys, should we do a review? Should we have the video on the MMA Holes Live and we do a play-by-play? Hit me with the ones? Oh, God, that'd be terrible. But it'd be funny to commentate over something like that. Travis left Edmund correct. George Sampras, Dan the Man says GSP stands for gay sociopath. Marlin says Lucky activated. LOL. I'm good, thanks. George Sampras says Marlin, send nudes. Okay, thanks. Jay Smooth says, oh shit, when did Travis lead Edmund? That's another reason why they got pushed off of the 208 card. Gave him a little extra time, and he bounced. He said, see the fook later. He's gone. I'm not sure where he's fighting out of now, but anything's got to be better. 35 in the fucking tip jar. Thank you. Lucky Chucky says, Marlin, yeah, I said your name and you came out of nowhere. She's like Beetlejuice. George, disrespect much? George Sampras says yes. An immediate yes. Okay, Marlin says, I think boxing is a bit harder since you only have your left and right hands to use compared to MMA, where you can use multi-body part points to get the W. V-Neck is here. Or is he? Says hi. Sam True says, do you train anything? Says Sam True. I do. I train. I'm a black belt in MMA-holing. All right. I learned about Marlin. Lucky, haha. That's awesome. Jacob says, Yo Romero is a character. I like him despite being a slimy, literally and figuratively. I can't even fucking say. Figuratively. Thank you. What the fuck? He's so good. He gets away with it. Like GDR needs to get real good to get away with. Jacob, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me today. Like GDR needs to get real good to get away with shit. Gotcha, Jacob. Got you. I'm having trouble here. I'm troubled. I'm a troubled man. Stefan Kilm says, Home disagrees about MMA being easier than boxing. That's what Stefan says. Marlin says, hi, Mike. Hydra with the arrows up. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Forget About says, mayonnaise is the devil. That's what it is. Thomas T with the ones. 2 with exclamation points. LOL. Glenn Allen, 1. Chris, you ever play Connect the Dots with your freckles, Mang? I don't really have Well, I guess I have some freckles on my body. Look at my Brooklyn shirt, guys. This is UFC. This is a fucking UFC Brooklyn shirt. So I can remember. Check it out. UFC. Yeah, it's a UFC Brooklyn shirt. So I could always remember how shitty that card was I went to. But no, I haven't played Connected Dot with my freckles. Not that I remember. I could have when I was drunk, though. I've played a lot of games. Michael Capace says, fake V-neck, get the fuck out. He says, get the fuck out. That's funny. All right. Thomas T says, Roy Nelson is screaming, head movement at the hippo.
Head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement.
Brad Snow says, I heard Edmund travels to Travis to the other gym every week or so. Does he really? Interesting. So he's not quite rid of Edmund, Mr. Head Movement. Let's watch that sex tape. Sounds like a game show. There's only one real Guido V-neck around here, says Mexican. Lucky Chuggy says BBC World Service. You know it, Mexican. That's right, Michael Capace. If Anderson Silva gets another title shot, I'll kill myself. I don't see that happening. If I had to put serious money on it, I don't see it happening. But you never know. Michael Bisping got the shot and got the belt. It's so freaking weird. Silva needs to get his AARP card, says Mexican. Sam True is here. Do you get jizz in your beard? Let's see. No, I'm a pretty accurate shot. And this beard is fucking magical. Look at this thing. Growing this fucker out. I want this shit. I want to look like a Viking, badass MMA fan. That's what I want to look like. That's what I'm going to do. And that's what I say. Dan the Man says Anderson Silva is old enough to have an assistant crossing the street. Wonderful, Fukin. Wonderful, says Diaper John. He's not here in body, but he's here in spirit. Diaper John made an appearance during the last stream where we were at the Barclays Center. And he was wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
There he is. Stefan says, I need pussy. Fredette About says the pigeon. No, that's not the pigeon, Fredette About it. You're getting your MMA holes confused. And let's do a little, here we go. Check it out. Here's the living room. Here it is. Now look around this living room. There is a V-neck shirt in honor of V-neck. There also is a Diaper John who is in the corner over there above the tip jar and the prick jar. That is Diaper John. He's wonderful, wonderful. He's the origin of this.
Wonderful.
That's right. And there is a pigeon in the corner. The pigeon hasn't been on in a while. The last time the pigeon has been on the MMA holes is during a Fight Buddies. The Ronda Rousey one. Yeah, that was the one. The Ronda Rousey, UFC 207. If you go back in time, you can see the pigeon. And he is another character on the MMA holes. We have many characters. And Jesse Bell Hill is on that wall because of a contest. Jesus Christ wins, gives it to the Jess. And Jesse's there. All right. I need pussy, the pigeon. Anderson Silva says, I hope he not fight back. Trump, says Donovan Delgado. Marlon Lane says, hello, John. Mexican says, fag. Luke Thomas is a failed werewolf transformation. Yes, he is. Luke Thomas is Eddie Munster grown up. If Holly got knocked down from Duranda cheats, late hit, would fight have stopped and Holly declared winner? Wait, hold on. So if Holly got knocked down from the late hit, okay, like knocked out completely, would fight have stopped? No, it would have been a no contest. Mexican says, Luke Thomas' beard is CGI. It's never as good as mine. Diaper John gives Marlon a hello. Hello. Red J. Scott Ivy says, I got a Ohio red beard. Sam True says, are you in your mom's basement? No. My mom is not here. My mom is in Long Island. I am not in a basement. I'm in the bricks. If you look above me, where is it? There he is. The notorious one, Conor McGregor. He's there, lurking, doing his walk. All right. Mexican says, I got 10 more likes. 4 more, and you will have those 10 more likes. 4 more in that fucking jar. Thomas T says, forget about it. I think a no contest at that point. I concur. Brunson and home field appeals. Good for them. That's right. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about here. Let's look through here. So we didn't speak about Cyborg and Ronda Rousey. Did you guys see that Cyborg was at UFC 208 and she said that she's willing to help Ronda Rousey out? If she wants to come back, her arms are open. Her steroided arms are wide open, and she's willing to help her out. I thought I cleared the problem with my voice. Clearly, I didn't. Kills me. What do you guys think? Ronda Rousey, Chris fucking Cyborg. What do you think about that? Do you think it's actually cool that Cyborg is helping out Rousey? That says, hey, listen, if you do want to come back, she doesn't think she's going to come back, but if you do come back, what do you think? What do you think? Forget About says, I think no contest. Brunson and Holm filed appeals. They did. I don't think they're going to win. I really don't. You don't really see that much, but good for them, says Mexican. Jacob Alshadi says, shout out to Chris's mom. That's right. Shout out to my wonderful, wonderful mom.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Shout out to Chris's mom. What good would all those appeals do? They're not going to do shit, Fred. They're not going to do shit. I don't feel it's going to happen. That profile pic of Diaper John just screams rapist. No offense, John. You mean this one here? Oh, he looks adorable. It is a funny one. I do like that facial expression he's making. You don't get him smiling much on camera, so that's a gem. Marlon says, Chris, so are you choosing the UFC fight night instead of Bellator? Well, Marlon, I might do both. Tonight, tomorrow, and Marlon, if you missed the beginning of the show, we have 3 guests on tomorrow. Justin LaForte is headlining an event March 11th. We also have, hold on, I wrote the names down so I don't get the names wrong. Well, I try not to. Sarah Payant, I got to figure out how to say that. Sarah Payant, who is an ex-Bellator fighter. I'm not sure if she's still in Bellator, but she will be fighting. She has an upcoming event. We're going to be speaking to her. And the CEO of Premier Fighting FC, Karen Wesh, will be live on the MMA-HOLES. And I promise you guys, I will have my mouth synced up with my face tomorrow. Don't worry about it. No worries. All right. I don't really know much about Paul Daly, but I am pumped to see Rory. Paul Daly, ex-UFC fighter, we were speaking about that before, got kicked the fuck out of the UFC, is in Bellator, and he is a badass fighting Rory McDonald. It's going to be a fun one to watch. Trust me on that one. Hold on, I see. So, yeah, I'm looking to do Fight Buddies on both nights, Saturday and Sunday. If the MMA-holes want it, they will have it. 2 fight nights in a row. 2 Fight Buddies. Well, not 2 fight nights. A Bellator, which is a big Bellator event, and we're going to talk about that in a second. Sam True, can I stick my cock up your arse? Says Sam True. Yeah, sure. That'd be great. That'd be a great time. Jesus Christ says, Diaper John, was at least the food at the Barclays Center good? No, I don't think we had food at the Barclays Center. I don't recall. I don't remember. I was pretty drunk. I don't remember much about that. That's why I had to rewatch the fights. John says, I'm sexy, Dan the Man. Sam True, who me? Says Fred about it. Jacob Ashanti says, I don't really know much about Paul Day. I read that already. I'm a dick. Ronda can spar with Gabby Garcia. Oh, my God. Could you imagine that? Gabby Garcia? That would be interesting. Diaper John says, very. Ronda clubbed to death. Roided up, says Red J. Scott. Forget About says Gabby Garcia versus Cyborg would be amazing. There is a video of the two of them. Cyborg and Gary. It is like Gary Garcia. Gabby Garcia, who, if you don't know, is a big burly bitch who fights MMA. Just go on YouTube. It'll be answered. But there is a video of Cyborg actually training with her. It's pretty interesting. 2 fucking freaks of nature. Dan the Man says, may Chris call his mom on the stream. I had my father on the stream briefly. I did have him on the stream. Maybe we'll get mom on. If you guys really want mom on the stream, let me know. I need to know. How about this? When this video is over and the live chat is shut down, the comment section opens up. If I get enough in that comment section when this chat is over, when the show is over, and you guys want the mom on the show, if I get enough comments, I'm going to grab her and put her on the show. We'll have my mom either call in or be live on the MMA-holes. Because I like to make the crowd happy. I do things for you. Fret, they are best friends. Never going to happen. Brad Snow 2468 says, I'm kind of glad GDR didn't get a point taken away, because if that shit was a no contest and had to run it back and take up another main event, I would kill myself. I could say this very easily right now, that Holly Holm, even if she gets a rematch somehow, Holly Holm is not going to be a main event ever again. It's just not happening. I just don't see it. Don't see it happening. But I think a lot of people would kill themselves, including myself. Marlon says, I think that is cool if Chris Cyborg is truthful, but hard to believe with crap that she has talked about. Yeah, it is. But Cyborg seems like she's really mellowed out now. And I wouldn't be surprised if she's reaching out the olive branch and just trying to put it under the bridge, you know? Cyborg wanted to get the big payday. She's not going to get that now with Ronda Rousey. She's doing her own thing. So she really doesn't need Rousey in that way. So maybe she's just being a nice, burly man. Thomas T says, do both. All right. Your wish is my command. Fredette About says, Ariel Helwani versus Dana White, matzo ball suit eating competition. I would definitely watch that. Make it happen, Chris. I will. I'll work on that. As soon as the stream is done, I will work on that. You can throw Luke Thomas in there as well. Luke Thomas will get shit all over his beard. Jacob Ashanti, Ariel Helwani is so anti-UFC and anti-Dana lately, I noticed. Yeah, so Dana doesn't like Ariel. That's in a nutshell. Ariel has said things, and Dana is not a fan. Not a fan. And if you notice that Dana White he banned Ariel, and Ariel came back, and that whole drama thing. Yet Dana's not a fan. He's not. He's just not a fan. All right, but he is anti him. You're correct, Jacob. Okay, Thomas T. Luke Thomas coming to a Greyhound bathroom near you. Marlon Lane. I did miss the beginning, Chris. That is awesome. You got some guests tomorrow. I'll try and tune in. You better. And I'll keep you guys posted on social media of the times and everything. Stay subscribed. Hit that bell. Hit that fucking bell. Hit the bell now, so you get the notifications. You know when I'm on. And then, that's your homework. Let's see. Let's step up the likes, people. That's right, Thomas T. Thomas T. Gary, Gabby. What's the difference? I think she answers to Gary first. Oh, Christine M is here. Ha, 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 ha. And guys in the chat, little secret. Christine M is the wife. There she is with her. She's there. Everyone say hello to Christine M in the chat. She is the wife on the MMA-holes. Dan the Man, in other words, you're our bitch. This is Dan the Man. You. Oh, God. Fredette About says, that taser offer still stands, Chris. Okay, it's good to know. Dan the Man says, just kidding. Jacob Elshadi, I want to see Cyborg and Silva on UFC promotions. I want to see them promote their fights. Bro, hopefully we'll get more gems from Silva like fart is my heart. We can only hope. We can only hope. All right. Let's see. Marlon Lane says, I agree with you. Poor Holly. It's been downhill for her after Ronda. Yeah, it's so funny. That Ronda fight, the Ronda-Holly Holm fight, was it for both fighters. It's the most bizarre thing in the world. Holly peaked and Ronda fell. It's so bizarre. Jay Smooth is back and says Johnny Hendricks will get retired by Hector Lombard on Sunday. I kind of hope that does happen, Jay Smooth. Okay, here we go. Vid30 64 IV I3 VV 124 I2D. When are we talking wrestling? V 1D 3. All right, we're just gonna call you Vid with the one. Vid with the one says, how about that elimination chamber? Oh, God. Fucking WWE. Vid with the one. Listen, stop watching WWE. It's a big piece of shit. WWE is garbage. Come on, man. You watch as a child. Watch the MMA. Love the MMA. Fuck WWE. Sam True says, get your mum so I can flick loads on the screen. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Oh, Sam True. Jay Smooth says, Johnny Hendricks is another one that's finished. Fred About says, you think Dana and Connor have ever kissed? Yeah, they might have made out in a dark hallway. It's possible. Jacob says, Johnny Hendricks needs Bellator. What do you guys think about what Bellator is doing? That is the next topic, kids. Bellator MMA. That's what we're going to be going because there is a fight on Saturday that we need to address. We need to address it hard, loud, and strong. Fred About says, you think Dana... I saw that. Jacob Elshadi says, Johnny Hendricks needs Bellator. Yes. I think Holly's sex resume surgery... Wait, hold on. Resume surgery is really holding her back. That's a good point, Vid. That's a good point. Vid with the one. Okay, so we got this one here. FSO. I don't even know. Was it what the fuck? FSO. We're going to just call you the Joker. Since you have a Joker on your thing. It says, why is your account named MMA-HOLE? You don't seem like it. Well, Joker, let me explain to you. And welcome to the MMA-Holes. We are the MMA-Holes. We are all MMA-Holes here. We are all.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And we like to do a weekly show every Wednesday where the MMA-Holes unite and we gather. And the difference between the shows, I read the fucking chat. That's right, in my living room. We are all MMA-Holes. And my name is Chris, and welcome to the show. Okay, Thomas T says, Marlon Lane, what's a wonderful, wonderful girl like you doing in an MMA hole like this? It's a good question, Thomas T. I've been asking that question millions of times. Hey, look at this. We have a guest. We have a guest. Well, we got a guest. Sing it.
Yeah. We got a guest. We got a guest. We got a guest on the MMA-Holes. We got a guest. We got a guest. We got a guest on the MMA-Holes.
Now, technically, we don't have a guest, but the Carrie Show is here, so I figured I'd just play the guest song. There she is. The Carrie Show is in the chat. Everybody say hello to the Carrie Show. Welcome. Carrie, did you do your stream with the other show? Let me know. Says hi to Mike if he's still around. You just came here for V-neck, you bastard. I haven't blocked anyone Mexican D-size that I know. Okay, Marlon Lane says Thomas. Haha, I don't know how I got here. Blame Chris and Wonderboy. Dan the Man says I'm out. Mexican, Israel, Glenn, Chris, MMA-Holes. Too many goodbyes. Dan the Man, you are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Have a great night. Vid says, Carolyn, are you streaming tonight? Who the fuck is Carolyn? Christine, hey boo. This is Mexican. Later, Dan. Abba Zabba says, Chris, how dare you crap on pro wrestling? Pro wrestling. The guys they have right now are some of the best in WWE history. Abba, listen. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't do... when I was a kid, I watched Hulk Hogan. I watched, I watched the other guys. The Bushwhackers. I don't know. It just never did it for me. Never did it. The tights, the dramatics. I give it to these guys. They're tough. They're tough fooks. It's just not my cup of tea. Sorry, Abba. Thomas T says Dana and Connor and Roy Nelson sex tape released soon. Okay, let's all watch that here. We'll watch it maybe this weekend. I found a video called "Oh Harry Carry On." Oh God! All right, Carrie. It looks like you're bringing some new friends in here. For that about says the Carrie Show. Have you decided whether you considered yourself pound for pound number one? That's a good question. It's a very good question. Glenn Allen says, "Catch ya, Dan. Peace out." Jay Smooth says Hendricks can't even cut weight. His body is broken down. And it's a shame, honestly. I do think that there might be some foul play with the steroids. I do feel that. Ever since the USADA thing, Hendricks has never been the same. I don't like to point fingers like that, but it just sure seems like that's the case. The Carrie Show says, I'm a big girl, but I don't know if I consider myself to be number one. Forget About says, what's your height? Well, what's your heritage, Chris? You have any Irish blood in you? I do. I am Irish and Italian. That's right. So I do have some Irish blood in me. Mexican D-Side says, Glenn, I've been listening and watching wrestling a lot of Stevie Ray Vaughan lately. Fucking God. Thomas T says, I went to MMA-HOLE's proctologist and he stuck his finger in my mouth. Oof. That doesn't sound wonderful, Thomas T. All right. Vid with the one says, I bought a hairy monkey video off of Silk Road. Marlon Lane says, hello, Carrie. The Carrie Show says, glad to know my videos are popular, LOL. Did you like them? Oh, God. I found out that Carrie has videos out there now. Guys, the Carrie Show is in the chat. If you are not aware of the Carrie Show, Carrie Sullivan, I shouldn't say your full name, Carrie Sullivan, I think it is. She's here. She's live. Follow her. Subscribe to her. She's wonderful. She's the best. She has tape. She has it all. She does it all. She says it all. We need 420 subs at least by the end so we can bong up in the fucking chats as Pixel Protocol. Yes, this weekend we're going to make a purge. We're going to make a sub purge. We're about to take over 418 right now. Hold on, where are we? We're here? Like here. 418 subs. 418 if you're not subbed. Do it fucking now. This weekend, Fight Buddies is where we make a splash. Fight Buddies is where we get in there and we fucking make some new friends. So that's why I'm going to be doing two. Saturday and Sunday. We're going to be hitting it hard. And all you folks can come along for the ride. Thank you, Pixel Protocol. You are wonderful. We're all drug free here, says Vid with the one. The Carrie Show. Pixel, my pistol, hello. Forget About says Peaky. Hold on. Fuck. I lost you. Is that show you were talking about? Peaky fucking Blinders. Watch it, bitches. I've heard good things about it. I think I will watch that. Forget About. Thank you for the wonderful heads up. Sam True says, do you get paid for this shit or do you have a real job? No, I make millions of dollars doing this, Sam True. Millions and millions of dollars. Glenn Allen says, Mexican D-Side. Oh, really? Very good, my man. You know. Forget About says, gay fake wrestling isn't your cup of tea? Who knew? Mexican says, that shit is banging. Vid with the one says, Carrie, are you eating chips right now? It's a good question. The Joker's back. Anybody watching AFC tonight? Anyone fights to look out for? This weekend, Mr. Joker. This weekend, we got some good stuff. We have Bellator on Saturday. We have UFC on Sunday. Check it out. The MMA-HOLES will be live. We will be streaming along with it. You better be fucking here. Pixel Protocol says, Carrie, one of the rules here is no non-consensual sexual harassment. You got to read the rules. The chat rules are right in front of you. If you can't see them, put on your glasses. Boom, living room. Check it out. Bellator MMA this weekend. This is Rampage. This is not the fucking shit, so hold on. Bellator 172. Let's check it out. That chip jaw. 37 in there. What? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't fucking so. All right. Who's pumped up about this? Yes, they brought him back. Fedor is back fighting Matt Mitrione. My internet is buffering. Oh, this is good. God. Someone fucking stab me in the eyes, please. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Now I got a commercial playing. Saturday, February 18th. All right, Bellator. What are we doing here? Can't we just look at the fucking fight card? Can't we just, for the love of God? Oh, Bellator's website could be possibly the worst website ever. All right, Bellator 172 is this weekend. You see these two mooks? Oh, God. Well, here it is. Bellator 172. Can we just see the fight card, Bellator? That's all we want to fucking see. That's all we want to do here on the MMA-HOLES. There it is. All right. Here it is. Matt Mitrione versus Fedor Emelianenko. 35, 4-0. A lot of people say Fedor is the GOAT. Coming back versus Matt Mitrione. Very interesting stuff. These are the fights that bring me 2 nights in a row with you guys. These are the fights that have me get scotched up and drink out of a mug with my fucking face on it. These are the fights. Bellator MMA is putting everything on the table and bringing me with you guys. Now let's check out this card a little bit. Let's look at it. How about this? Josh Thompson looks a little bit familiar. Well, yes, because he was in the UFC. Josh Thompson versus Patricky Pitbull. How about that? Shoot. Not bad. Here we go. Chegg Congo. His last fight sucked a bag of dicks versus Ole Thompson. But you never know. Two big boys about to throw down on Bellator. Then we have Brooke Mayo. Mayo? Well, I'm definitely not rooting for you. Your last name is fucking Mayo. Fucking can't stand Mayo. Versus Veta Ortega. And then we have Mauricio Alonso versus, you remember this guy? We were just talking about him. Josh Koscheck is back. The guy never fucking retires, but he's back. 17-10-0. See how this one turns out. But it's going to be a quickie. Look at the 5 fights. What we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, 5 fights. We're going to be in and out, and I'm going to be with you guys. Bellator. I'm going to be with you folks. So that's Saturday night. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that shit. That's why you subscribe to this shit. Luke Thomas loves his song, says Diaper John. Guys, Luke Thomas heard his song. That is like the greatest news ever to me, that Luke Thomas actually heard the fuck Luke Thomas song. He heard it. He fucking heard it. Luke Thomas. That's right. All right. Chat room. And I'm pumped up about that. Carrie says, that is my dinner. Spanish rice, Iceroni leftovers with bell peppers and some chicken too. Fredette About says, yum yum. Pixel Protocol says, that pic of Jay Bell in the living room though. That's right. Jesus Christ wins the contest and Jessie Bell Hill jumps on our living room wall. Check her out. She's looking into your souls in the MMA-Holes living room. Now, she's going to be on there for a good fucking month. Good fucking month. We're going to keep Jessie Bell in there. We're going to run that contest back, and then we'll put another one of your faces in that wall, on that wall. So that's going to be cool. We're going to keep on doing it. We're going to rotate because we can't just have one person in there. We have to have a lot of MMA-Holes in there. So we're going to give Jessie Bell her run. Subscribe to Jessie Bell Hill on YouTube. She's wonderful, wonderful. Shout out to Jessie Bell. And then the next MMA-Hole will get up there on that fucking wall. That's right. So that's the fight, Bellator. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys say? It's going to be happening on Saturday. All right, yum yum, that pick of Jessie Bell. Can you confirm that Luke Thomas has listened to your song, Fredette About says? Okay. Did you, Fredette About it, do you follow on the twits? Do you follow on the twits? Let me know if you follow on the twits. If you do, you can see I posted on there the conversation that I had with Luke. Just follow me at the MMA-Holes on Twitter, and you will see the conversation there. Mexican says, Carrie, you eat like a fat girl from the Midwest. Wait. Joey with the number says, fucking bell peppers. Carrie loves the bell peppers. Hi, Joey with the numbers. Jeremy Carlson's fucking here. Everybody say hello to the
Wonderful.
Jeremy Carlson. Hey, you know Shatta? Now, Jeremy Carlson, I feel I know who you are. I don't know who Jeremy Carlson is, but something tells me that you are someone else. Fredette About says, where the fuck you at, Pigeon? We need to find the Pigeon, find him, and clip him of his wings. Bellator is like 1999 WCW. You know what, Vid? I'll give you that one. I will give you that one. It is kind of bootleg. But what Bellator is doing right now is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Bellator MMA is making moves. It's really trying to do something here. It's really trying to make a push. I like what Bellator is doing. Is it a watered down, cheesier version of the UFC? Yes. It's a freaking cheesy UFC for sure. But Bellator MMA is making moves. They have their cheesy fights. They have their cheesy events and their cheesy walkouts and blah, blah, blah. But it's fun. And they're pulling in some fairly big names. Rory McDonald was a great pull by Bellator. Now, Mike Goldberg might be with Bellator MMA. Mike Goldberg, here we go, might be part of the Bellator team. That is a big, big move. What do you guys think about the Bellator moves? Do you think they're making the right moves? Do you think that they can compete with the UFC? Let me know. Look at that. 419 subscribers. That's right. Someone has subscribed to the MMA-HOLES. 37 likes. Just fucking do it. You guys are awesome. Fedor used to spar with Stalin, says Thomas T. Jesus Christ, Carrie, greetings. And we lost that 208 stream, but okay, we forgive you. Do you like yellow mustard? There we go. I do like yellow mustard. Unlike some people. Marlon Lane, yep. Wonderboy brought Koscheck in for his upcoming fight. Not sure if it was a brilliant idea, though, LOL, with a thinking face. Abbas says Marlon Koscheck is probably a good coach. He probably is. He has a lot of experience. He's kind of a D-bag, but you can't take away his experience. Abbas says he used to coach wrestling before he got into MMA at college. There you go. Vid with the number says, follow the hair monkey road. Follow. Oh, God, that's a little Carrie Show insider right there. Fredette About says, Luke Thomas told me to tell you that he is your daddy. Luke Thomas will do fucking nothing. The Joker says, I kind of want to see you versus Sam Alvey with one hand tied behind his back. I'll fucking slap smiling Sam Alvey right in his smiley face. He won't see what hit him. Thomas T says, Tyron Woodley claims racism demands he gets his own bread named after him. Tyron Woodley's been very quiet as of late. Ever since Dana White dragged him around the Super Bowl, Tyron Woodley has not said a word. I don't want to hear about no fucking walls, says Mexican. Jeremy Carlson says, shut it the fuck up. I'm on to you, Jeremy. Thomas T says, Fredette About it. Go outside and die. Carrie, do you eat a lot of meat? Says Jeremy Carlson. Why outside, though? Fredette About it. Marlon Lane says, Abba, you might be right here. Hopefully, he's a better teacher. He is on a 5-loss streak. Poor guy. Thomas T says, cause the animals and bugs can dispose of you. Fredette About, damn, bro, savage. That is pretty savage. Thomas T he's not fooking around. Thomas T is a general in here. He is a hardcore MMA hole. Do not fuck with my man because he is.
Wonderful.
And he also likes to squeeze pus out of his knee. Oh, yes. Like the immortal Patrick Cummins. Carter Streams and Videos here says.
Wonderful.
Shout out to Carter Streams and Videos. Mexican D-Side says, why is Chris' beard a different color every stream? 50 Shades of Ginger Ass. My beard is a little thicker right now. It's a little thicker and stronger, and it's going to get badass, this beard. I have a good feeling about this thing. The only thing is I have some grays. I will not be dyeing my grays. I have many grays. It's here. They're long and hairy, and I don't give a fook. I just want to look like a hipster Viking that doesn't give a fook. That's the look I'm going for. Many are jealous of my facial hair. I grow it at will. I fucking blink and it's a full beard. It's strong and it's powerful. Abbas is Marlin. Yeah, he is dunzo as a fighter. Josh, is a good wrestler, and I have a feeling that dude will make a good wrestling coach. Jacob Elshadi says, I feel like the UFC fired a ring girl Bellator would grab her immediately. Guys, speaking of ring girls, you want to get a little creepy for a second? Who wants to get a little creepy? Anybody? Instagram? Are you guys on Instagram? And if you are, have you seen Ariane Celeste's Instagram? We're going to get a little creepy over here. Let me take my MMA holes. Ladies, I apologize in advance, but you can appreciate an attractive woman, I would imagine, right? I would think so. So just check out these fucking pictures. You're going to thank me afterwards. Here she is, Ariane Celeste. Jesus fucking Christ. She got a little video going here? All right. Anyway, let's just look at the pictures. Check it out, guys. I mean, she's disgusting. Disgrazia. Look at this. Oh my God. Put some clothes on. You're making me sick. Oh, Jesus Christ. For fuck's sake. She's a looker, man. She really is a looker. If I woke up and saw her laying in my bed, I would kick her out and be like, get out of here and put some fucking clothes on. Jesus Christ. She has a friend. Her name is Brittany. Yeah, you might want to follow this girl. Man, oh man. Creepy. Creepy stuff. I know. But guys, you're welcome. You're welcome. Every time I look at that Instagram, I say,
Wonderful, wonderful.
you're welcome. Let's see what's going on, this fucker. Does the drapes match the carpet, Chris? Says Jeremy Carlson. I'm like a rainbow of colors. I have colors everywhere. Like a lot, tube steak. Fredette About says, I love how Cormier and Demetrius have both said they don't know what Woodley is talking about. If you heard Daniel Cormier, he had a classy response to this whole Tyron Woodley thing. He's been treated well. Demetrius is actually good friends with Tyron Woodley. You know what, though? It's died down, so I'm not going to kill Tyron anymore. I went on a whole rant. I even dedicated a whole stream to it. I'm not going to kill Tyron anymore. I'm not going to do it. Tyron is training for his fight. Let him do his thing. Am I a big fan of Tyron Woodley? The answer is no. I'm not. I just don't. I'm not a fan of Tyron Woodley. He just doesn't do it for me. DC, I'm a fan of. Cormier, I'm a fan of. A lot of people don't like DC. I like DC. I think he's awesome. All right. Jeremy Carlson, thick like a 12-year-old. What? All right. The Joker's here says, tremendous like a doctor. Agreed, Fred. I can't grow a full beard, says Fred about it. It's okay. It's all right. Everything's going to be fine. Don't worry, Fred. We got you. When you become an MMA hole, this is something you don't know. If you're a male and you're subscribed to the MMA holes, you immediately have the ability to grow a full beard. It's just amazing. It's a brilliant thing. Brittany Palmer used to be hot or sigh. Yeah, I don't know. I was always an Ariani fan. She was good. Roy Nelson goes to Bellator as a ring girl, says Thomas T. Forget about it. Is your wife watching? You looking at, come on. We could appreciate an attractive woman. I think we could all appreciate this. Jesus Christ. Let's look at another one. Oh my God, she's in the mirror. When you go hiking or, on vacation, usually women wear this, right? There she goes. There is just regular. This is just regular Ariani. Regular. Here I am. Terrible. But my wife is aware. She's aware. Don't worry, guys. It's not super creepy. She absolutely knows that I'm a fan. All right. Abbas says, Fred, you can thank Brittany's ex for that. He made her get all the surgery and lose all that weight. Yes. I heard that was a toxic relationship. Forget About It says, he made her. Roy Nelson got more booty, though, says Mexican. Mexican is still here. Thomas T says, LOL. Yeah, Fred. He was super abusive to her. Read up on it. Yeah, it's a shit story. It is, Abba. Vanessa is the most delicious UFC girl. Vanessa. Which one is Vanessa? I'm going to have to look for her. What is her name? Drop it in the chat, and we'll creep on her Instagram, too. We'll have a segment called Creep on Ring Girls. Chris creeps on ring girls on the MMA-HOLES Live. You don't see Luke Thomas doing this. Yes. We should break down Ariani Celeste's Instagram. Yes. Here she is in jeans and a belly shirt. There she is with her two dogs. Luke Thomas doesn't have this segment. That's why Luke Thomas sucks. If Luke Thomas had a segment with ring girls' Instagram pages, maybe he could compete with the MMA holes. Just maybe, but he doesn't. Oh, God. So why didn't she break up with him? Roy Nelson. I don't know. Roy Nelson has big cans, says Thomas T. The Carrie says, show says, so I'm going to be eating. I wish, hold on. Fuck, I lost Carrie. I wish I was skinny as her. Don't worry, Carrie. Hard work and dedication, and you could be the next UFC ring girl. It's possible. It is possible. Lucky Chucky says, Chris loves Carrie. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not reading. Well, you could read it for yourself. It's there, but Lucky. Jesus Christ. It is a little harsh. Abba says, Fred, he is super rich. I'm guessing is supposed to be her art career. Also, girls abused act really weird as these dudes know how to break a girl's spirit. It does suck. You hear this story over and over again. On a serious note, let's talk about a little serious thing. I actually know people that were in these situations. Sometimes these girls are so loyal and they fall for these guys that are just the wrong guys, and these guys are just pricks and assholes. But it could go the other way too. You see some guys that get walked all over by girls too in the same way, mental abuse. It is what it is. People in abusive relationships, it's sad. It shouldn't happen. It really shouldn't. But hey, she got out of it alive. So good for her. Harsh Lucky, I'm kidding. The Carrie Show says, I did lose 2 pounds this week. There you go. Everyone give a round of applause. Carrie, because you lost those 2 pounds, I give you a Patrick Cummings. Oh. Yes. Lucky says, I love Carrie. There you go. Abba says, WEC Brittany was GOAT. Oh, yes. Old school Brittany. Now we're talking. Jesus Christ. Vanessa Hansen. That's her name? All right. Jesus Christ always drops. He always drops the info in the chat. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to look for Vanessa Hansen while we read the chat. Luke Thomas is involved in Pizzagate. Is he really? We must find out. All right, I'm going to put in here Vanessa Hansen. Let's check this broad out. Oh, there she is. All right, guys, you ready for this? Living room. Is this her? I think that is her, right? Vanessa Hansen. So you guys are saying Vanessa Hansen is better. What do you guys think? Oh, yeah, this is her. Do you think that Vanessa Hansen, she looks younger. I'll give her that. But I don't know. Yeah, she's pretty cute. All right, guys, what do you think? Vanessa Hansen? This one, she looks good. Or who is your number one ring girl? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Even the ladies. Ladies can appreciate beauty too. Let me know, girls, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know who you think is your number one ring girl. If you had to say the prettiest ring girl of the group, out of the bunch, let me know. Fredette About says Luke Thomas is sexy. Luke Thomas is, be biting pillows. Oh, God. Nah, Chrissy. Blair is finer than all them. Fuck what you all talking about. Thomas T says Luke Thomas involved in a possum sex scandal. Oh, my God. That's terrible. Oh, God. Oh, God. Carrie Show says, was I that bad in that interview? People were complaining. I don't know, Carrie. I'll watch it back, this interview. Actually, Carrie, if you can, DM me the link. I'll check it out. I'm not subscribed to this fook. Luke Chucky. I just called you Luke Chucky. Lucky Chucky says, Carrie, you are awesome. There you go. Everyone, give Carrie a big hug in the chat. All right. Fredette About says, Carrie, fun fact for you. Some people have up to 20 pounds of literally poop stored in their body. You know what? That is true. I do hear that. Waste. Toxic waste. Carrie. Will you go out with me, says Lucky Chucky. Out to an MMA hole. Jeremy Carlson says, shit dick. Jacob says, Luke Thomas needs a Joey Diaz in his life. He does. Someone called me Joey Diaz in the last stream. When I was around harassing people in the streets, they said, oh, look at this guy. He's Joey Diaz. I hope they're not saying I look like him. Jesus Christ. Looks like Jabba the Hutt. And, I don't know. Jabba the Hutt and Artie Lang had a baby. Shit dick Luke Thomas needs. Mexican says Mackenzie Dern is bae. All right, let's check it out. Mackenzie Dern. That's Mexican's girl. And we're going to check that out right now. Because this is what I do for you, friends. Let's check it out. We paste that puppy in here. Who wants to see Mackenzie Dern? All right, this is for Max. This goes out to Mexican living room. Here we go. Creeping. This segment's called Creeping on Instagram with the MMA holes. She looks good, man. She doesn't look like number one bullshit, guys. Carrie sent the link. Thank you. I'll check that out. Mackenzie Dern. I don't know, man. Right now, if we're judging right now of Instagram GOAT. Wait, who is this broad? Oh, shit. I know who this is. It took me a second. She's cute. So far, Instagram GOAT goes to Ariane Celeste. I haven't seen a winner yet, but she is cute. This girl is cute. This is Mexican's girl. Everyone stay away in the chat. That's his bae. I think it was the show, Carrie, not you. The Carrie show. I'm getting threats of false disability paperwork. Jeremy Carlson says, Joey Diaz, you cocksucker. Fredette About It says, you ever notice that all Connor's opponents have faces that now droop to the left? That's what Carrie said. That's what Connor said. Connor said that if you look at Nate Diaz's face, it droops to the left. Right, Connor?
Yes, sir.
He agrees. I'm loving it. Hug to Carrie, says Thomas T. The Joker says, you ever notice how black people are darker than white people? That's a good point. I look like Artie Lang, says D4. Do you really? It's not a bad thing. Don't worry about it, my friend. We are all shapes and sizes here as the MMA holes. Who do you think will win, says George R. Khabib or Tony Ferguson? My opinion has not changed. It's still the same. Tony Ferguson will kick the shit out of Khabib. End of story. The Russian goat is going to get chopped up, and he's going to be halal meat when Tony's done with him. Lock it up. If you're a betting man or a betting woman, lock it up. That's right. I got to get off of this. I'm going to look like a complete fucking stalker. All right, let's go back to the men. Yep, so Tony will win. I think Tony will win. Let's see. Joey Diaz, Roy Nelson, sex video. News at 11, says Thomas T. Lucky Chucky says, she looks fat. No fat chicks. Thick, says Mexican. Thomas T says, I ate a star and Roy looked sexy. Joey with the number says, whatever happened to predictability? Carrie, you can't work with those saggy ticks. No way they'll take your check. Oh, man, I feel I have to watch this Carrie stream. I'm very interested on this. I am very, very interested. Riley Reed is my bae, Fredette About It says. If you want me to check out her Instagram next, Fredette About It, hit me with the ones. All right, let's see what I miss here. Let's see. Brock retires. We don't have to talk about that. He's done. Derek Lewis, the MMA, we talked about that. UFC 208, we talked about that. Halifax, Bellator 172, we did talk about that too. Tomorrow there will be a show. Tune in. And we have 420 subscribers. Fuck yeah. That is awesome. We are 1 like away from the song. 40 likes. Every 10 likes, we get the song. We are 1 fucking like away in that tip jar. You guys, if you live in the Buffalo area, if you're near the Buffalo area, you may want to do this. UFC, what is it? UFC 110 is in Buffalo. The pre-sale is tomorrow. Fucking tomorrow. This leg, never mind, disregard this leg. This leg will be fixed. I will have everything under control shortly. So I thank you guys for hanging in there. But UFC 110 pre-ticks are tomorrow. So you better fucking get on it. If you're a Fight Club member, get in there and get your ticks. That's going to be good. Rumble versus Cormier. We got Weidman, Musazi. Shit looks cray. Actually, it looks so cray. Let's check it out. Let's see. UFC 110. Let's check out what we got on that card. Take you to the living room. Take it to the chorus. Like Justin Timberlake says. To the chorus. For that about it, wants me to check it out. D4 says, I like your hair, MMA holes. You want a hand job? Yeah, sure. All right, Riley Reed is bae. So for that about it, hits me with the ones. When you hit me with the ones, we creep. We creep together. But before that happens, let's check out UFC 210. Hey, that's Halifax. I'm a dick bag of dicks. Schedule. Oh, you fucking coont. La-di-da. Let's go back. Let's go back in time. Gonna go back in time. Back again. All alone. All right. All right, guys. We're going to check the schedule. And we're going to 210. Wow, this fucking thing is going super slow. But as we're waiting, we hit 40 likes. Sing it.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
Sing it.
I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the 41 likes in that fucking tip jar. You guys are wonderful, wonderful. 420 subscribers. This shit is cray. I just like saying cray. All right, so here it is. Pre-sale is tomorrow. Only a couple of fights on this card. Oh, I see some extra ones here. Look who's here. Yes, guys. He is finally fighting. This man. Patrick Cummings is finally back. He's fighting Jan Blachowicz. Holy fuck. Patrick Cummings is back. Usman is here too. We haven't seen him fight in a little bit. He was on that fight night. He's back. Welcome back. Had some big world. Oh, shit. Look at this one. Oliveira Brooks. You know this fight is not staying over there. Wow. Shitbags. Look at this shit. That fight's going to move up, by the way. Oliveira Brooks. There is no fucking way. That's going to move to number 3. Look at this card. This is going to mold into something nice. Weidman Musashi. Cormier Johnson. Get your fucking ticks. Get them now. Fuck. All right, so what do we say? We're going to do this for Fredette about it. Get those ticks. Remember, guys, tomorrow morning is the pre-sale Riley Reid. Which one is she? There's a lot of Riley Reids. I don't think this is her. No, I'm pretty sure it's not. All right, Fredette about it. If you have her Instagram, drop it in there. That's definitely not her. But UFC 210. 210. Man, oh man. 210. Could you believe that? Fuck. It's crazy. Let's go back. Riley Reid looks good when she's getting plowed by 8 black dudes. God damn it, D4. Looky Chucky says, Thomas, how about... I'm still laughing about D4. That's pretty funny. Thomas, how about I throw him a fundraiser on the riverboat? Show him a real nice time. Get him laid. All that shit. I'll pick the guests myself. Make sure they know what. Wait, what are we talking about? Then we'll take a nice long cruise down the bayou. Were you talking about Cormier? I know he... what are we talking about? The Milkman, the Paperboy, evening TV. Lucky Chucky says, then he'll do whatever we want. What time is the show, Chris? The time is the show. Fuck, I know I missed him. I must have missed the conversation here. No fat chicks. What did I miss? I missed something. I don't know. What time's the show, Chris? The show tomorrow. Tomorrow night. I'm going to try to do it at 9 o'clock. Don't worry. During the day tomorrow, I'll schedule everything. And the subscribers will know. They'll get the alert and they'll find out. So don't worry. You'll find out tomorrow. Ferguson is the best all-around MMA fighter in the UFC roster. Bold statement, but hard to disagree with. Ferguson is a sick fighter, and he is very, very, and we spoke about it a million times, he's very well-rounded. All right, I think I went back too far. Why not? No blowjob. Just an offer, no sweat. D412, only if you got chopper mitts. D4, I may have herpes on my chin, so no blowies, but maybe after Thursday. D412, that story sounds familiar. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Carter Stream says, uh-oh, LOL. Just kidding, Carrie. Welcome, Pedo Matt. Oh, God. Who else remembers BJ Penn jumping out of a pool? Shit was cray. Wait, BJ Penn jumping out of a pool? I don't remember that. I don't. I actually don't. Everyone has herpes in here. You are going to get something worse hanging out around here, says Thomas. Yeah, that's right. We infect everyone with MMA-hole viral activity. Can Pedophile Matt get a shout out? Yes. Shout out to Carter Streams and Video, also known as, well, you guys know. Anyone remember Roy Nelson's hot scene in Blue Lagoon? No. Sharon's here. Everyone say hello to Sharon in the chat. Hi, MMA-holes. Hello, Sharon. Sharon, I'm hoping you're having a wonderful, wonderful, I think it's day over there, but I hope it is.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I'm a sick bastard, says Thomas T. No, Thomas, you're good people. Fredette About says, give us an Irish accent, please. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Everybody stop it. Chat room, you're sick. You're fucking sick. Subs, 420. 42 likes on a Wednesday night. You guys are killing it. All night long, this chat has been going strong. All night long, there's been a lot of viewers and watchers. This makes me 100% erect. Thank you. That's why I don't wear pants during my stream. And I will get this leg away. I hate the leg. The leg drives me nuts. Drives me fucking absolutely insane. But I will get rid of it. Trust me. All right. That's right. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Let's see. We covered 110, Swanson Artem. We talked about McGregor. Fucking A. We fucking covered everything. We covered every topic imaginable. Here on the MMA Holes, this is what we do. We talk about everything. We have fun. We have a good time. And I have a great time with you guys. I always love hanging out with you guys. I always love talking to you guys here on the MMA Holes. You guys are all wonderful, wonderful. Now, remember, when this live chat goes down and it's shut down, that doesn't mean the conversation's over. Keep the comments going. Let me know your feelings. If you guys want to see my mom on a show, let me know. If you guys want to just tell me anything, let me know. Not everyone has Twitter, Facebook, and all that fucking shit. Hold on. Where is it? Large Hangouts. Where are you? Oh, here we go. If you see up top over there, at the MMA Holes, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, you know you have to follow me on there. If you have social media, you have to. You need to. That's where you get the tidbits outside of the show. That's where I talk to you guys outside of the YouTubes. So hang out over there. Say hello. I like hanging out with you guys. It's a lot of fun. All right, guys. It is 11:14. I'm going to take this to 11:30 Eastern time. If there's anything else you want to talk about, now is the time to do it. We looked at ladies. We talked about fights. We talked about pretty much fucking everything. Remember, a lot of shit coming down. Thursday night, which is tomorrow night, will be some fun. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some guests tomorrow night. Saturday night, Bellator. Do you want that, Fight Buddies? Give me 10 likes. I'll give you a Saturday night, Fight Buddies. But no worries. Sunday night, I'm going to be on. No fucking worries. All right. Sharon says, I was checking out your shirt on your Facebook page. How much would shipping be to Australia? Sharon, that's a good question. That's a very good question. Let's see. I don't think it's really much. Teespring, so basically I do it through a company called teespring.com. They're fairly reasonable. It's not too bad. What I could say is go through the process. They show you the shipping right beforehand. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. It's all good. All proceeds go to Chris trying to pay for his pay-per-view legally. And Chris trying to get his mouth synced up with his face. That would be nice. If Chris got his mouth synced up with his face. Because the last two streams have been fucking killing me. All right. Let's see. Give me 1 second. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. This is what I do. This is what I say. I'm going on to the book of the face. That's what I'm doing. We haven't gone to that bit of social media today. So this is what we do for Sharon. Because Sharon, as fierce as Joey's son says, Sharon's in the chat. That was terrible. That was terrible. Just disregard that whole impersonation. All right. Take you to the living room. The living room. All right. Here we go. Watch my computer work like a lightning bolt. It's so fucking fast. Fucking fast. All right. Let's see. Here it is, the MMA-HOLES page. Check it out. And there I am, me and Dan Mergliotta pointing at each other. Man, this fucking computer's killing me. All right. There I am, as we just keep on passing. Just follow me on Facebook and you'll see this shit. All right, so what we're doing here, let's move this over. La-di-da-da-da-da-da. Man, this shit is fucking... All right, we're going to get rid of that. Man, look at this shit. Fuck you, computer. Fuck you, internet. And here we go. The MMA-HOLES Sick Fucking store is here. Teespring.com. Check it out. In the description, I have a link that takes you right there. That's right. Chris, you should do an impersonation of Matt Sarah. He's closer to home. He is closer to home. All right, there it is, kids. Check it out. This is the MMA-HOLE store, where you have the greatest of all time, Conor McGregor. Say it to my face is a pigeon shirt. Scroll through. This one's a personal favorite of mine. Eat, drink, and MMA-HOLE. That's right. That is correct. The MMA-HOLE's official shirts. We have lady size. We have hoodies. We have tank tops. We have it all. We have my face on a shirt. Now, if you guys walk around with a picture of my fucking face with a crown on your shirt, well, that would just be wonderful, wonderful. Look at it. Mug with my face.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Shirt with my face would be awesome too. And check it out. Living room. We have the best. The mug. We just made this one here. I survived UFC 208. That's right. Let everyone know you survived UFC 208 and much, much more. Check it out. This is my favorite out of all of our shirts. This is my personal favorite right here. I need to order these. And what I'm going to do is we're creeping up of 500. 500 subscribers. 500 subscribers. We do the shirt giveaways. We do it. That's right. We're doing the fucking giveaways for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Keep on subscribing. Keep on watching. You guys kill it every fucking week. Every Fight Buddies, you kill it. All right. But she's not a porn star, so that puts her above. Noah Kunz. What's up, my friend? Thomas T. I prefer Roy Nelson. Farm Animals. Nothing compared to Riley Reid. Riley Reid is in the chat. I don't know who Riley Reid is. Is Riley Reid a porn star? What the fuck? Question mark. Give the likes now. Thomas T is demanding likes. We have 43 in that jar. Can we get 50 likes? One more song before the show is over. Fook. Noah Cutton says, what do you think about Kevin Owens betraying Chris Jericho on Raw? This is what I think.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Sorry, my friends. If you guys are wrestling fans, welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the MMA-HOLES. I appreciate the views and the watching, and welcome to the family. But as you know, I don't give a fuck about the WWE. I don't care. But if there's a story or something you guys want to talk about and it's worthwhile, I'll entertain it for a second. But this is an MMA show. If you like the UFC, Bellator, all that fucking fun stuff, badasses that punch each other in the face for real and kick each other for real, then you watch this show. But thank you. Thank you for the love, guys. So I have no thoughts on that. I did meet Chris Jericho in the Borgata, Atlantic City. He's not as tall as I thought he was. The Carrie Show says, okay, Chris, I'm going to do an off-air show. I'll see you. I'll send you the link if you want to join. Okay, thank you, Carrie. Thank you for hanging. Fred About says, and Paige literally blows the whole team alpha fail, so she might as well be like a porn star. Imagine. That would be the best. Now that's a porno. Noah Kuhn says, Paige is a fucking petite... Wait, hold on. A petite little cutie. She really is. Paige is cute. I would do things to her illegal in 35 and a half states. Man, no, don't get arrested. Whatever you do, don't get arrested. We need you here every Wednesday. Thomas T says, anyone think Felice Herrig is hot? You know, she's a little muscular for me, but I kind of see how she's hot. Jacob says, Chris, you should do impressions of Matt Sarah. He's close to... Oh, okay, I saw that already. All right. Oh, that's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. Fredette About It says, Chris, if you make a shirt saying Holly Holm lost to a cheating piece of shit at UFC 209, I buy it. Guys, listen. As the store gets bigger, I gotta get a little comfortable here. As the store does grow, there will be more shirts that are a little edgier. This is the store is a little family friendly right now, but trust me on this one. If I could get away with making shirts that are very edgy, trust me, you're gonna be seeing it on the MMA-HOLE store. I mean, we are the MMA-HOLES. I love that fucking idea. Forget about it. That is fucking funny as hell. If you make a shirt saying Holly Holm lost to a cheating piece of shit at UFC 209, I buy it. Oh, fuck, I love that. Sharon says, I'll check it out. Thank you, Sharon. Thomas T says, MMA-HOLES undie pants. Not a bad idea. Forget About It says 208. The MMA-HOLES have reached darkness. That's right. Jermaine role model is Yole. Oh, geez. 2 cheaters, huh? I don't think Jermaine is that bad of a person. I don't see her being a big cheater, but a lot of people are fucking lynching her right now. Hydro says, start slinging Tint Farm shirts. What the fuck's a Tint Farm shirt? I have no idea. Anyone see the YouTube video of the guy pooping in the cage? No. But we might have to break that down in a future stream. Or a future shit. Do wrestling fans really exist? Apparently so. Wrestling, there's a huge audience. There's a huge audience for wrestling. Now, when it comes to wrestling, I don't look down on wrestling. I don't think that the WWE is doing a bad thing. The WWE is a machine. It's got super loyal fans, and they have a huge, huge fan base. So I don't disrespect that. I don't disrespect WWE. I just feel that there is a certain age where it's kind of like, there's like a cutoff. I don't know what age that is, but I feel there's a cutoff with WWE where it's like, nah, maybe I shouldn't watch this anymore. Maybe, or if you have a son, then it's one thing. If you have a kid or a daughter that likes the WWE, that's into it, no problem taking your child to an event. But I don't get the grown man going to the WWE thing. I don't get it. Just don't get it. Do wrestling fans really exist? Thomas T says, it is hilarious, Chris. Get the guy on for an interview. Who are we talking about? Who are we fucking talking about? No Kun says, well, yes. I mean, there's a fan base for almost any entertainment industry. It's true. Thomas T says, shit Cali all over the octagon. Oh, my God. Actually, that would be so you're talking about the dude that shit himself. That would be great. You know what? I'm going to look into this. What's the guy's name? Hit me with the guy's name, or I'll just do a little research after the show. If I could get that guy on, dude, I would make such a big story about that. That'd be great if he's a good sport. That's my kind of interview right there. Guy shitting in the octagon. For God's sakes, the first guy that I had on the show, Justin Sumter, I asked him if he takes shits before his fights, and he was a good sport about it. And he says yes. So good for Justin. You have to take a big, healthy shit before a fight. New MMA rule. If a fighter shits himself, the fight is stopped. It's like an eye poke. They should take 3 points away for that. Noah Khan says, MMA is okay, but does it have The Undertaker throwing Mick Foley off of Hell in a... All right, I'll give you that. I'm not shitting on the WWE. I just don't get it. Like, people don't get the MMA. There are times where I try to get people into mixed martial arts, and they'll watch a card like UFC 208, and they'll be like, what the fuck is this? If you're not an MMA fan and you watched UFC 208, I fully understand why you hate the UFC. I totally get it. UFC 208 is a fucking... it was rough. It was rough for a lot of people. Pixel Protocol says, I still want an MMA-HOLES beanie. All right, Pixel, we will have that for you. With the flamethrower. Thomas T says, look it up. It's hilarious. The guy leaves a pile on the mat. Oh my God, he really goes to town with it. All right. I will look it up. I don't want to get hit with a copyright right now, but if I can play it on the stream. You know what? And I got to ask you guys a question. What did you guys think of the weigh-in video? So now the weigh-ins, I got a copyright hit on that video. They allow me to play the video, but all the ads go towards the UFC, which I don't mind. I don't give a fuck. As long as I can play the video, it's kind of cool. If you guys like that kind of stuff where I'll talk through like the weigh-ins or some sort of videos where they'll hit me with a copyright, but, you know, I'm down for doing it. Do you guys like those types of videos? Let me know. If you like where we react towards the weigh-ins and stuff like that, I'll do it before these fights. We'll do weigh-ins videos. I think it'd be fun. I really do, laughing at fake weigh-ins. The weigh-ins right now is like the WWE of the UFC, because the weigh-ins right now, it happens in the morning. So the weigh-ins is fake. It's fucking fake. These guys get on the scale pretending they're getting weighed in. Let's get rid of the fucking scale. Have them face off, and that's a wrap. We're just doing it in the freaking morning. The mooning. Yeah. Okay, here we go. No Cuz says, wrestling is entertaining. That's all it is. I'm 35 and enjoy all kinds of pro wrestling. All right, no disrespect. I just said I don't get it. You know, I just don't understand it, but a lot of people don't understand MMA. So everyone has their thing, my friend. Jacob says, listen, dog, Jermaine is okay. She's just cheap. Maybe that's how the Dutch fight. Like they don't stop until an old man or woman jumps in the middle. Fred About says, don't lie, Chris. You hate fake wrestling. You just don't want to lose subscribers. All right. Listen, if you want my honest opinion, I think fucking wrestling sucks. Is that what you want me to say? Is that what you need me to say? Yes, the WWE sucks. I said it. Okay? There it is. Now Fred About's happy. Thomas T, I'm not sure of his name, but he was a good sport. All right, I'll check it out. If he is a good sport, it really would make for a funny interview for sure. Because I would literally like to break it down step for step, how it happened, what was going through his mind. It would be great. It really would. Why is it a big deal that wrestling is fake? About 95% of fans know that it is scripted. I understand that. I do understand that. But when you see people in the crowd crying and I don't know, and the whole guy's all steroided up in like fucking tighty, like skimpy outfits, the bad acting, the horrible storylines. And the funny part about wrestling is every time I see these shows about wrestling, they're always complaining about how horrible it is. So if you're complaining over and over again how horrible the wrestling events are, you know, then why are you watching it? UFC 208 was a shit show. Everything before that's been a home run as of late. It's been great. It's been a lot of fun, and we've been having good times talking about these fights. We complain about things, but it's been very entertaining. If wrestling truly does suck and it's not entertaining you guys, why are you still watching it? That's the thing I don't get. I just can't wrap my head around WWE. But, you know, hey, listen, WWE is a whole different show, a whole different topic. This is the MMA-holes. This is not the WWE-holes. So let's get off of that before I throw my mic into the camera and start jerking off all over the place. The guy gets rolled in a scramble and his ass is just full of shit. Thomas T, you're making me really want to see this right now. The fight ends and there is shit all over the man. Oh, God. How do you prefer your egg? This is a great question, Fidette, about it. So, I used to eat it scrambled. I used to be a scrambled man, and now I don't. It's flat. It's kind of overcooked. I guess over easy. I don't know. I could eat my egg anyway. Yolk, no yolk, egg whites. I could eat. I like eggs. I have eggs every morning. I have 4 to be exact. Every morning, I prepare them, and I love them. How do you like your egg? Fredette about it. Thomas, he says sorry, but it is really funny, and it's an MMA-hole material. I like that. I like when you guys let me know about these amazing things that happen in mixed martial arts or mixed martial farts. The guy who shits is the Brown Bomber, Travis Wolford. The video is from some indie promotion, so should have no issue playing it. All right. I guess we're going to have to fucking find this. Let's see. Travis Wolford. We're going to have to look. All right. Let's check it out. I need to see. I am fucking curious. I am curious. So we have to look. All right, kids. Let's go to the living room. I take all of you to the living room. All right. Travis Wolford. What a name. And he is not, so he's not a fucking, he's not, all right. Let's see. All right, let's see where we do this. Mixed martial arts. Travis Wolford, MMA fighter who pooped himself. I like that title. Digging it. This is the guy. So we need to get this guy on. It was October 2015. Oh, so this happened a little while ago. MMA fighter who pooped himself in cage, embraced the limelight, and doesn't like Islam. Oh, God, we need this guy on the fucking show. Sounds like a real character. Any video on this dude? Oh, here's the pictures. Oh, there it is. UFC 180 fight. Wow, then gets choked out. Oh, this was a UFC fight. 180. Oh, there. It looks like something's down there. Wait, is that the fight? Humberto. Oh, this is Humberto Brown. Oh, wait, I saw this fucking fight. That's not him. I gotta find this guy. I gotta find Short Face. Mixed martial shortest. Thank you, Pixel. Pro wrestling is not fake. That's a conspiracy, says Jacob. Show the video. All right, fucking relax. I'll find it. Fighter pooped in a cage, gives first video interview. So he did give an interview in 2015. Fighter craps all over himself during fight. All right. This looks like it. You guys fucking ready? All right. Let's check it out. Let's do this. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, hopefully I don't fucking get hit with a... I don't think I will. All right. So here he is. Hold on. Wait. They're stopping the fight. Fuck you. Why is it not stopping? All right. Let's do this. Go like this. Yeah, I got to figure out these computer issues. It's not wonderful, this computer. It really fucking makes me want to fucking explode. And not in a shitty way. All right. Let's see. There he goes. He's fucking getting hammered in the head. All right, going for the guillotine, or yeah, he is. Fucking rolls him over. Wow, he subbed him. Whoa, man, that shit must have been tight as a motherfucker. All right, he's on his back. He gets up. I did see this. I did. Oh, I did see. You know what? I completely forgot. I did see this. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Look at the ref. The ref's like, fuck this. Oh man, he fucking has a shit trail. Oh God. Hold on, let's go back a little bit. Let's go back. All right, so he's lying there. Now, as he's lying down, he's like, bro, help me up. Do you think he knows that that what's happened? Do you think he's aware? I mean, he got choked pretty fucking bad. He probably still doesn't even know what the fuck's going on. He gets helped up. It's got to smell terrible right now. For all that shit to be squeezing out of his fucking butt cheeks, it's got to smell terrible. Gets helped up. The guy's like, sorry, bro. Sorry. Now, look at his face. He's like, oh, fuck. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Yeah, bro, don't hug me. I got to get out of here. So, he didn't... He just realized he shit himself. So, he looked down... He's like, where did that come from? Who put that there? Oh, I don't know. Look, he's fucking dragging his leg. He still don't know where the fuck he is. Yeah, he does realize what's going on. Oh, my God. He said he stopped the fight when he shit. Oh, my God. Look at this. He's just tracking that around the cage. Look at the guy in the corner waving his arms. Look at this guy. Look at the guy behind the gate. He's pointing. He's like, yo, someone get the pooper scooper. All right. So the cameraman zooms in on it. Look at the cameraman. The cameraman gets a fucking close up of it. Oh, look the cameraman gets a close up of it. Oh, that's so great. Oh, he's getting the whole thing. They should fucking be nominated for an award. This is amazing. Now the cameraman's about to pass out. Okay. All right. No. Look at the one in the background. Oh, fuck. Hold on. My computer. Look at this one here. I don't know if this is a man or a woman, but whatever. I think, well, maybe that's Tito Ortiz. Has a fucking camera up. This poor guy just shit himself, and this one's fucking taking a picture of it. Oh, this poor guy. All right, he's walking out. Dude, he's just tracking shit. Oh, look at this girl. The ring girl. She's just on her phone. She has no idea that this guy just shit himself. This girl has zero clue. Look at her. She has zero clue that there's a man walking by with no shirt and terrible tattoos, and he has shit. He's just tracking shit across the fucking floor. She has no idea. Oh, look at this. Oh, God, look at this. All right, here we go. Look at it. She picks up the kid. All right, so Clueless. He passes Clueless. This one's like, oh, no, you're not going to fucking get shit on my kid. And he's walking. The fucking cameraman is just, oh. Do we see it? Let's see. He's going out. Wide shot. That's fucking great. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Well, if I get a strike, I get a strike. That was fucking definitely worth it. Oh, not a strike, but if I get a copyright thing. Oh, that's fucking funny. Shout out to Thomas T in the chat. Shout out to Thomas T. I did see that video. Now that it did come up, I do remember that video, but that is a fucking epic. Like, if you really sit there and look at what's going on around, it's so funny looking at everyone's reaction. Oh my God. The best is the ring girl that's on the phone. She has no idea that this guy just shit all over the cage. Fucking great. Sharon goes, oh my fucking God. LOL. The lady filming gags. Marlon says, I laugh my ass off. Ooh. Marlon, when you're training, no one's ever shit inside the cage? Don't lie. She zooms in. Such a shitty situation, says Pixel. George R. L. my ass off. I peed myself, says Thomas T. That is insane, says Bugs Army. Thomas T. Watch when he gets rolled in the scramble. You can see his poopy pants. We might. Oh God. He has a winged tattoo on his back. Yeah, I don't know. That's like a tribal. I don't know what the fuck that was, but it didn't look like it was well done. And listen, who am I to criticize? I have some weird stuff on me, for sure, but didn't look like that guy made wise choices on his body. Oh my God, it's so fucking funny. That's so great. Oh. Well, let's end the show on that note. What do you say? Guys, thank you for watching the MMA-HOLES live on a Wednesday night. That was a lot of fun. I had a great time. All you motherfuckers were.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right, in the chat. Now remember, I have a couple of things. When this thing winds down, I need you to let me know in the comments. Do you want to see this show on Saturday night? The Bellator MMA Fight Buddies. That would be 2 Fight Buddies in a row. If you want to see us on a Saturday night, do that thing. Hit us in the comments after the stream is up. Let me know. I need to know. Also, we will be on Sunday night for UFC Halifax. UFC Fight Buddies, we will be there getting scotched up. The mug will be back for sure. Tomorrow night, keep an eye out, keep an ear out. I'm going to be back. I'm going to have some guests on. And to run it back to you, CEO of Premier Fighting FC will be on, Karen Wesh. Justin Sumter, who's headlining the event on March 11th, will be back. Friend of the MMA-HOLES. Sarah Payan, I got to find out the right way to say her name. It's Payan or Payan. Check her out. She is a pro fighter, and she will be on the MMA-HOLES as well. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate all the likes in that tip jar. You guys are wonderful, wonderful. And with that being said, everyone, don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-hole.
Wonderful, wonderful.